jumping blues, so you don't have to making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, unless I can try, give you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about
about
bread
to
a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading the
Have an
text?
orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't
Never.
do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super
What is-
they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Oh man.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh.
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is with you. It is Thursday, April 15th, 2021. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. We missed you. It's so great to see you. It's Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I am Ryan. That is Look, it's Maiko. It is Sean, and it is the Thursday show, which some, not all, but some have called the Chaos Show. So we'll see what happens. We're going to have an interview from But Why, though, coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time this morning. We're going to play Mad Libs with the GMS Puppet Pals coming up at 8:20, as we do on Thursdays, if Mike can find his Puppet Pal.
I wasn't looking for my puppet pal. I was just looking around.
Yeah? Yeah? You know exactly where it is. Show it to me right now. You have nice sticks. I still think one of the fascinating things we all used painters sticks. Still love it.
We are one. No chaos today. We're all buttoned up and professional, and it's just all business.
Doubt
Serious
it.
today.
Doubt it.
We have things to do and
No.
professional.
Still
Doubt
not
it.
in there.
That's how confident I am in this. Doubt it. But we are here with you for all 3 hours, which is exciting. We got This Day in Gaming History. We do have a community birthday to celebrate coming up today as well, so excited for that. Some sub-anniversaries to celebrate as well. It should be a lot of fun on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. I see real AJ Storm in the chat. Lady K is here this morning. Peekaboo! Kiki Low might have been first, in fact.
Yeah, I
Anyone
think
have
Kiki
someone
won.
atop Kiki Low? I don't see anyone above that, so...
Super. Sorry.
You all right, Mike?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing?
I am fine. I love the way that your microphone sounds this morning. I just want to tell you that your microphone does sound tremendously better than it always does, except for it's still too quiet. But you're not like in
How's this? Is this better?
that's there. He's back. It's like you're not in the microphone like you usually are. So it's a good thing. It's just too quiet. I don't know how to explain that.
I don't.
My favorite part was it was you saying, "I love the way your microphone sounds," and watching Mike immediately go check to see if he's muted.
That was my first concern, was that I was muted, and I was like, oh no.
How many times the show does your heart jump? Being like, wait, am I muted?
Gosh.
See, this is where we need like actual TV stuff, where we have gigantic red lights or something that lets us know, hey, you're muted, right? But can you hear yourself all the time, even if you are muted in Discord?
Nope, I don't have the monitor on because it throws me off.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I had an experience yesterday.
Oh yeah? What kind of experience?
So usually on Wednesday nights, I play Apex Legends with Chris and Deeb, and I sat down to do so, and Deeb wasn't able to make it, and so we had a King Gray, in fact, your Kiki Cup partner, coming up this weekend on Saturday as part of the Look, it's Gray Fish. How close was I?
Close enough.
All right. That's the team name for Mike's elite force of Apex Legends competitors, although King Gray is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Sit down to go play, and look down, like I am right now, at this spot that I've honestly looked at probably about, 70 times this morning since I sat down in this chair, and the biggest spider I have ever seen in my life crawls out from down there.
Nice.
Should have just set it free.
I wouldn't have made it through the PG-13 filter with the things I was saying as I was scrambling to get up, being like, "Oh no!" I didn't say it like that. There's a bigger spider. Yeah, it was one of the giant. Yeah, that thing, right? It was one of the giant.
So big.
Yes, it was one of the giant house. Yes,
coming right for me.
It was huge. It was one of those giant house spiders that apparently we've had in this house quite a bit. Apparently, I've never been around when they exist. Have you ever seen one of those, Sean, since you live, 4 minutes from me?
I don't think so.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, our spider encounters have seemed fairly normal to me. So
Well, I've never seen them in the house, but I've seen two now in the garage. But this one was bigger than the last one. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. Like, wait, we're talking like leg span, and it was very much legs. Like the legs have joints. Like it was like one of these legs, dude. I'm gonna put it in our Discord. Can I put a spider picture in our Discord? Is that cool?
Well, is it the dead spider
It is
picture?
definitely the dead spider, but I did manage to keep it kind of in formation as I threw it in the toilet.
Yep.
It was
That's
very
just
it was
weird.
very gooey.
Murderer.
Not a murderer. It's not a tumor.
Good morning, Wage.
Yes,
By the
Waish.
way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're
You didn't
fine.
say good morning.
Please. Did you say good moron though?
Good moron, good sir. Good Master Wage.
It is National Take a Wild Guest Day, so I'm asking y'all, what do you think our topic is today?
Poo poo and pee pee.
Oh no. Yep. Should have prepped something a little bit more thorough.
No, professional and buttoned up.
Yeah, are you?
Sorry.
Our topic today is the economy.
Can you walk us through some macro micros?
See, some people spend money And companies make money. Consumerism.
Buy, sell, sell.
Sounds about right.
Today's stock watch of the day goes to Pornhub. You can watch more than pornography on there. They have videos about cats.
All right, the spider's in the chat.
Great.
If you've never been to our Discord, this is where you can see it.
Hill
How much-
shouldn't go.
How much economy does that spider take up in my life now?
6 economy.
I'd love to have the ability to send Mike to the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange, mic'd up, trying to walk around the bottom pit and be like, six economy. What are you talking about, man?
I would like to buy 6 economy. Where is the economy sign?
Can you please point me to your finest economy, please? Oh, my
I would
God.
like orange juice. Where is the orange juice section? 1. Buy, sell.
Did any of you do anything fun on Wednesday night?
I went to bed hella early.
Ooh, you pulled a Ryan.
I did. I went to bed. So we put my oldest to bed at 8:30, and I was asleep by 8:45.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What took over you?
I think my body was just like, hey, you know how you go to bed at like 2 in the morning? Yeah, let's not do that tonight. So,
There's a great
Man.
TikTok or Instagrammer who has that where it's like conversations with my brain or something like that. And it's like, hey, I'm really tired tonight. Cool, you should stay up till 2 a.m. I don't want to, but you should. Fine.
yeah. Eek.
Did you not get as much
Yeah.
sleep, Sean?
I didn't get as much sleep, and I did one of those things where I stayed up way too late for no particular reason. I wasn't like, oh, I was really into a game. I'm gonna stay up late playing a game, or watching a show, or I was just piddling around on things that I've been meaning to do, and next thing you know, it was like 11:45. Like, huh, how'd that happen?
Whoops.
It's amazing what happens when
But
you
I'm
put your
feeling
mind
good.
to it.
I
Yeah.
got coffee.
We'll have a conversation coming up with Swara Saleh. We'll talk about Into the Spider-Cast. If you've missed it before, we've had CJ on from Into the Spider-Cast, so we'll talk about that. Another couple other topics to discuss, too, with Swara. We'll look into the idea of Orientalism and making sure that we understand a little bit about what that is. And then also, like, DC superheroes, we'll get an idea of what it's like to have a pretty big passion for DC superheroes whilst also hosting a podcast focused on a Marvel superhero. So it'll be fun
Not
to talk
something you
about.
hear every day.
We'll talk to
I wonder what
Swara
his
about
thoughts are about the economy.
6
that.
economies, please.
I like how Mike will always just say 6 too. Like there will never be another number. It's like, what do you think? Hey,
can't.
Hey, Mike, what do you think Apple is worth today?
6 economies.
Oh, and also I have a startup that's out of my garage.
Orange juice.
I'm just making it right now. It's never been proven whatsoever. How much is that worth?
6 economies.
Wow, I'm worth as much
Good
as
moron.
Good moron. Yes. Wage generally up until 1 to 2 a.m. and wake up around 8:30. I think maybe this is just an odd sleep week because, like I said yesterday, my wife was awake at 5:40 in the morning, and that's a really hard thing for her to do. But she went to bed at 9. Like, what's happening this week?
Tell her to go back to be like, hey, this is my thing. Stop trying to. You do your own thing. You go stay up until 10:30. It's not nice.
It is good to see you, Axe, this morning as well. You also apparently stayed up late to watch Kate play Apex until almost 2 in the morning. And
I
then
don't
woke up
think
at
so.
6:30.
Hold on. So Axe said he stayed up until like 1:40. He was up late. Isn't that early for you, Axe? Isn't like 5 a.m. a normal night?
I think it's about knowing what time you usually go to sleep, and that's relative to late. Yeah,
1:30 is pretty early.
it's pretty okay. It's not bad. We have also Husband Appreciation Day.
Heck yeah.
How you doing? High Five Day, which I almost made topic of the day just because I don't know the last time I high-fived somebody other than Sean or my kids.
But we're real good at high fiving. Like the best high five.
The bestest. I also would
Best
like
in
to
the
figure out
world.
like when's the next
Top
time
6
I'm going to be comfortable high-fiving a random person.
6.
6 economies. That's when it'll happen. Today is also That Sucks Day,
That sucks.
which is a good day. It's Anime Day, ASL Day, National
That's-
Banana Day.
That's not age, sex, location, by the way. That's the American Sign Language. Yeah.
I remember A/S/L. National Glazed Spiral Ham Day, not to be confused with just Spiral Ham. Axe says, how much does it cost to buy a husband?
6 economies. 6. Bye. Sell.
You all are old. National Titanic Remembrance Day. It is National Tax Day, except for this year, it's not. So, you can
Not
file by
generally.
May something at this point.
I filed yesterday.
National Rubber Eraser Day.
Rubber.
Purple Up Day. Is that one real?
Yeah. It's like purple up.
And Get to Know Your Customers Day. Chat, we want to
Up.
get to know you.
They're not our customers. They're our friends.
Sit down and talk to us. We want to know you. You're from Mars?
Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Some other people are from Uranus.
39/m/in seems odd. It looks like you're typing 39 min. You're not. That's what it looked like to me. 39 min, like 39 minutes. Neat.
6.
Purple Up Day celebrates military children.
Oh, didn't we have another Purple Day recently?
There was another. It was a different Purple Day. It wasn't because apparently April is Military Child Month. The month of the military child. So yeah. So today is like celebrate the kids who have to move to 46 different places. Yeah.
All right. It's already 6:25. We had an odd start to our day,
AM.
but we are ready to go. Let's kind of get into it. Let's get the news. Let's figure out what's happening. Video game expert. That's the hashtag. Hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Bleep bloop blop. Bleep bloop blop. Bleep 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 bleep
Good
blop.
morning. It is Thursday,
Bloopity bloopity.
April 15th, 2021. And this is your
Sad.
gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News.
Fart.
We have some Apex Legends news. Apex Legends celebrates 100 million players. And to celebrate, Respawn teased some new stuff coming soon. They teased both a new location and new characters. So that's cool. Congrats, Apex, for reaching 100 million players. I know there are quite a few of them from this community, so I'd like to think that we're at least like 5 million of those 100 million. So we're doing pretty good. Yesterday was the Nintendo Indie World Showcase, which was fantastic, and it showcased a lot of great indie games coming to Nintendo Switch. And there's a lot of trailers. We'll share that link in the chat here soon, and go watch some of those trailers because there's a lot of good ones in there. And what I really liked about this indie showcase was it highlighted games from a very diverse set of developers from all over the world, which was really cool to see. And they showed a lot more of the developers themselves talking about the games than Nintendo usually does in these indie showcases, and that was pretty cool. Kind of looking through the games. They did talk about Aerial Knight's Never Yield, which we've talked about because the music is so rad in that game. The developer Aerial Knight was on talking about that game for. Man, that game just looks so cool.
There's one game here where there's a person standing at the head of a table. I think it's called Hindsight, and I really hope that it's about trying to set the table as fast as you can.
No, it's just a game about trying to do that thing where you pull the tablecloth out, and that's it.
I
And
did
all
that
the dishes
once.
break, and in
Oh my
hindsight, they
gosh.
probably shouldn't.
I tried that once, and my mom got so mad. Holy crap! There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge game.
Yeah, no, that game looks super rad.
What? And that's only
Yeah.
oh god, I don't want to have to buy a Nintendo Switch for this stuff.
I think it's gonna come elsewhere. This was just the Switch event, so they talked about that version. But no, that game looks super cool, and if there is co-op that we can play remotely, we'll be doing that for sure.
I've been trying to find an emulator with the original version.
Do it.
Oh, I can't find one anywhere.
Did you know that we have a Minecraft server?
Where? How do I find it?
GMS has a Minecraft server.
No.
And we found out this week that the upcoming huge update to Minecraft Caves and Cliffs, has been split into two and partially delayed. This was an update that was going to add a bunch of stuff to the game and like drastically revamp how caves and all of the underground structures are generated. And it was going to be pretty substantial, and they're apparently having some issues getting things running without bugs. And in order to preserve some of their team's mental health, they've decided to not just delay the update, but split it. So it was originally going to be Minecraft 1.17, and now it is going to be 1.17 and 1.18. So 1.17 is becoming this summer, and is going to add some of the new mobs that they've been working on and some of the new block types they've been working on. But a lot of the larger like world generating changes they're going to push back, and that's going to come out closer to this holiday season. So we have to wait a little bit longer for the big changes, but they will be coming later this year.
It's cool. It's very cool. Looking at the pictures, it looks bananas.
It's going to be pretty. You're going to basically be able to go spelunking all over the place in Minecraft now, and it's going to be
there's stalactites. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think I'm going to just live in the caves when this update launches. And then last short news story of the day, very exciting for me. King of Seas, the pirate simulator that's been on Xbox for the last couple years now, is making its way to everywhere else. It's coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. So it's going to be all over the place next month. And that's exciting because this is a game that I've kind of wanted to play for a long time, and that took one of the barriers away. So now I am officially opening up for applications to join the GMS pirate crew. So anyone that wants to be a pirate with me.
Just so everyone knows, we before I don't want anyone to get any kind of crazy ideas or anything like that. We are not a swashbuckling crew. We travel the world trading stocks with people.
Yeah, we're all about the economy.
Yeah, no, just six economies. Buy, sell.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. We have Shadow Man Remastered out on PC. The Dark Side Detective, A Fumble in the Dark, out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac. Saga Frontier Remastered, out on PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. Alt Deuce Beyond Chronos, out on PlayStation 4. Rain on Your Parade, out on Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac. Ashwalkers, A Survival Journey, out on PC. Quantum League, out on PC. Relicta, out on Switch. Dylan Pocket Planet Edition, out on Switch. Maya Steer, Ruins of Desnif, out on Switch. Team Troopers, out on Switch. Godstrike, out on Switch and PC. Throw It, Animal Park, out on Switch. Pocoyo Party, out on Switch. Dragon Audit, out on Switch. Livestream Escape from Hotel Izanami, out on Switch. Voxel Tycoon, out on PC and Mac. Sons of Ra, out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Stitchy and Tukey Trouble.
I hate when I'm in Tukey Trouble.
Like your inflection.
Tukey Trouble.
Your inflection sometimes makes name of the morning. Could you say it one more time for me? It was what I would
Stitchy
call
and
cute.
Stitchy and Tukey Trouble.
So cute. Wow.
Man, that was
The
just
segment died there.
Foot pedal got a little out of hand there. Were you playing the drums?
I'm just waiting for our turtle to come and like lay down on it, and refuse to move.
He's asleep. We're gonna not disturb him on the bed this morning.
Yeah, no,
Arturo,
that's a
wake
good
up!
call.
Arturo! Arturo! Sean needs.
How many economies would you like, Arturo? Six.
If he wakes
for
up,
you.
I'm gonna be in some real Tukey trouble.
Oh, Stitchy, Dookie trouble. It's Name of the Morning. You can find all this stuff on our Twitter at WatchGMS. You can find also us on Twitter. We're at those locations. Name of the Morning becomes Name of the Month at some point, whenever we get around to it. And if you are a Patreon subscriber or above, including the Kneecap tier and the Adopt Bob tier, you are eligible for double entries, as well as our early adopters as well. Happy sub-anniversaries. We had Wallstormer yesterday. Happy 3-month sub-anniversary to our friend Wallstormer, host of IntelliGame, which is definitely worth checking out for sure. Today, Dr. Chick celebrates 3 months with Gaming Morning Show, as does Travis Casey. The only Patreon we have that has never watched the show, and we're still very appreciative of you, Travis. Thank you for doing that. Is Travis an investor at that point? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But,
How many economies does he want?
well,
One,
he pays
apparently.
roughly 4 economies per month. So approximately, I don't know. I don't know how economy
Approximately,
translates
gotcha.
to U.S. dollars. So. Kajito is here. Kajito did something nice for us, which we will show you very soon on Gaming Morning Show, so pretty excited about that. Real AJ, someone is really looking forward to that game. By the way, did you say Pocoyo?
Yes, and I had to check it. It is actually the kids cartoon, Pocoyo. It's
that-
Pocoyo Party, and it looks super cute. And I asked my wife when I was doing this yesterday, I was like, would it be okay to force our kids to play this even though they don't like that cartoon anymore? Because it looks cute.
It's for us. Yeah, we watched that. That was one of the better ones when our kids were super little, was Pocoyo. Yeah, I like the elephant. And the duck thing. It was
What are
amazing.
you talking about?
It's really cool.
It's a kids cartoon. It was a good one. It was cute.
Oh, cool. Is it like Caillou?
No, it's actually good. Not
Yeah.
garbage.
It's not garbage in, garbage out. Dr. Chick is here, so good on to you, Dr. Chick, and again, happy sub-anniversary as well to you. Axe been hanging out all morning. Kajito reporting eating scrambled eggs, and they're pretty okay. I appreciate you doing the mantra.
Remember, if you're getting food, you must show and tell when you come back.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Live Nation and 60-plus major venues setting up for live streaming. We'll tell you more about what that means. Spotify has a car thing. We'll tell you more about that. And what if we told you that researchers have found the largest flying creature and how big its neck was?
How many economies was it? We'll tell you.
Stick around. You'll
Six.
never guess.
6.
There is no way. Oh, never mind. He just told you. Mike, are you bad at surprises?
Yeah.
Yeah, I joined our party. I was trying to go without
I was in your party. Why didn't you do that?
I was trying to play without you.
That's not nice.
Don't leave me with it.
Since all three of us are here in the final hour, do you want to do some Apex Legends prep for Mike?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I like how I barely got that in. Do you want to do
Are you
some?
talking about some gaming morning show gaming hour?
We could probably do it. We do have to do Mad Libs. So
We could just do that during the entire 7 o'clock hour.
and tomorrow we do have a 5 questions guest, and it's related to Apex Legends because it's a participant in the
it
Kiki
me?
Cup. I mean, you'll be here, so yes, you'll
Oh,
also
okay.
play 5
Gotcha.
questions by being the host. So you're bad at surprises.
Can I just answer the questions? Even though I'll know the answers? I'm really bad at surprises. Yeah. You can't tell me like, "Hey, I've got a surprise for you," or I get really
We
I
need
don't
to
like
talk later. Is it in the same vein?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just get very anxious. I'm like, what is it? I want to know. Yeah.
Did anyone see the spider in the Discord?
I did.
Yeah. Well, I saw the remains of a spider. You killer.
I asked a follow-up question.
I don't think it crunched because I killed it with such swiftness that it didn't have a chance to crunch. So the lucky thing I got was it took a straight line out from where it was into the wide open. Like, I thought I was going to have to try to find a way to, like, prod it out from underneath, like, the desk or something. Nope, it just was like, hey, you're not going to kill me. I'm King Spider. So,
Did he walk out and go, What's up? Bring it.
Probably.
And then you smushed him, and you're like, I brought it.
Well, so here's the other thing too:
Stupid
is
spider.
we were dropping into Apex as the spider emerged, and it was under my shoe, but I had to hustle back to get ready to play the game that we were trying to play. I didn't want to leave King and Chris in a lurch, and that was some really awful gameplay. And so I hustle back, and so the spider's just underneath my shoe. I hadn't even confirmed that it's dead, and honestly, that was because I knew it was dead. Like, I smushed it really good. It was the best smushing I've ever done. And Gray goes, well, it's neither dead nor alive, so how do you know? And I was like, oh gosh, don't do this to me.
Do you think that's the one that you tried to kill that one day?
No,
And it's been waiting.
Unless it grew like tenfold since that time that I kind of whipped on that
Possible.
one.
See, you pissed it off, so then I was like, must grow.
Took spider steroids.
Yeah, spideroids.
This is an interesting team that we're playing.
Stabbed you in the throat.
The one knifer
Jerky.
is trying to do assassinations.
If you had shot him from afar, you could have saved me.
Well, I didn't see him until after he had killed you.
Well, you should have seen him faster.
Did the blood burn a hole through the floor? I mean, look at that. It kind of looks like it, right? Like, it looks like it had some sort of, like, disease juice in it.
kooky Disease juice. I like disease juice. Saturn the disease juice. 6 economies. 7? 7 economies. No! 6.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that, didn't it, AJ? I got assassinated, and he used, like, the plague hound emerges from the beyond.
Yep.
Very realistic Call of Duty stuff.
Yeah, plague hound. Woof woof.
Yeah, this person's trying to go for Molotov kills.
Yeah, that's cool. Come into the room. Come in. See what happens.
I'm in the room.
Oh, that's not you. You're not who I was trying to do.
Excuse me.
Oh gosh, I'm on fire.
This mic is on fire.
You did, punk.
You can see in the corner, too. We have a mere 2 days left until Kiki Cup. Can you believe
What's
it?
that? Sucker.
2 days. That's all.
It's less than 1. No, it's more than 1. Less than 3. So I just try to do the thing where you like re-health yourself, and I don't have that class on, so I instead just threw a flashbang.
Re-health yourself.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Is it now? Punk.
It's part of the Corpse Collector bundle. If I liked multiplayer even a little, that would be a must-buy.
Multiplayer is stupid. Oh god, I'm blowing myself up.
Holy cow. Okay, I gotta read this
Oh
one.
gosh, what
This
the
is a Kajito fact of the day. Fun fact, spiders don't have proper blood or any veins or arteries. They have hemolymph that their heart
Hey,
pumps
Moblin.
into various cavities through their body.
Emo.
Oh, sucker. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, good, you killed him. Forget that guy. Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go away and leave you? Spawn killing. You leave my friend alone. He killed you, sir.
Hey, leave my friend alone.
Oh gosh.
What is
you
this
shot me.
soundtrack?
I don't know. I have the sound turned off.
It sounds just like
Forget.
it's...
Ah!
Like how?
Ah!
Lady K says they're basically aliens.
It's not true.
I don't think I'm a big
Oh, I
fan.
should have put that in the story. Dang it. Hold on, I gotta go fix the rundown. There's all sorts of proof about aliens now. It's pretty awesome.
Spiders don't have proper blood or any veins or arteries. They have hemolymph.
Hemo.
How is that he? It starts with an A.
It's like I don't know, like foreign.
I don't
Like-
know that. Is that spelling correct?
It comes from the Greek of who cares? I don't know.
I like how Austin's not in chat because I think Austin's working, but in the Discord was already like, what the F?
Yeah, the H just shouldn't be there. It's HEMOLYM.
Like Vegito said, comes from Haima, which is a well-known thing.
Yes, of course, of course.
It's a well-known thing in our community. Yes, okay.
So Live Nation and Veeps, is this true? 60
Yeah.
plus major venues that are going to be doing live streaming now?
So Veeps is a company owned by. Actually, it's too bad Austin isn't here. It's one of her favorites. It's owned by Benji and the other Joel. His name is Joel. Benji and Joel Madden. They're the founders of the band Good Charlotte. And yeah, so they've basically established in the post-pandemic world, they're gonna try and also keep some of the live streaming stuff going for. So Veeps is their company. Live Nation, a lot of folks know, they sell concert tickets. They do put on a lot of these concerts. So what they have decided to do is they've started to equip more than 60 concert venues across the U.S. to start offering turnkey live streaming. So you can just you can live stream off the bat basically, as opposed to having to go to a concert. So they've selected venues that are already regular tour stops. It gives artists a lot of flexibility to choose when and where. It allows the artist to decide if they want to add streaming to the show. So some of the venues that are going to be first to go live include the Fillmore in San Francisco and Philadelphia, House of Blues in Chicago and New Orleans, the Wiltern in LA, and a number of amphitheaters, including the Shoreline Amphitheater in California and the Gorge in Washington, which is one of my favorite venues in the world. According to Michael Rapino, the president and CEO of Live Nation, he says, artists and fans are eager to get back to shows, and live streams will continue to unlock opportunities for them to connect more than ever before. Veeps is the best at what they do, with Benji and Joel tapping into their own experience as artists to help other artists thrive, and we look forward to bringing this innovative idea to life in these iconic venues. So during the pandemic, there's already the opportunity, they're signing like $10 or $15 tickets to watch, live streamed concerts. So now they're thinking they're just going to add that as a permanent solution, which is great because how many times have you been like, man, I wish I could see this, but they just don't come, either close to you or, there's a lot of different things that happen. So I think it's just going to help provide the opportunity for artists to grow and have more of a reach. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that story. I think it's a way to take some things that maybe never would have happened this quickly had it not been for the pandemic, because people have to pivot and figure out how to make things work, change their business models and all that, and then figuring out how to make things work
a little bit safer too.
Yeah, absolutely. But then also open it up, accessibility, right? Like you were talking about. This may also help a situation where someone otherwise wouldn't be able to afford an actual in-person concert ticket.
Yeah.
There's no way they could have got that heel off that fast. I disagree. So yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Thank you.
It's cool. I saw that this morning. I was like, what? It makes sense too. That's the thing. Like, I think there's a lot of stuff that has come about because of the pandemic where you're like, wow, why did we do that before? But it's just people have had different views of things and you haven't had to do that. Mm-hmm. So now you have the chance to look at it and be like, okay. Like, honestly, Zoom meetings, like, that makes so much more sense than being like, all right, you all have to be here for this.
Mm-hmm. Lady K said, "Fun fact: did you know that the
Uranus?
New York Times?" Nope. You said silly keyboard, and I'm trying to see what you corrected that as. Did you know that my time you call a half god, half human in Greek mythology a demigod?
Oh yeah,
You are
I say
in
that all
fact
the time.
wrong. Lady K, your keyboard did hate you today. I can't even read this fully. Semi is French. Semi is Latin. The correct term is hemigod.
I feel like I've seen that before.
By the way,
Is that
all I could
when
think
your
about
car
when
is
you said
driving?
hemigod was the Dodge Ram. Has a Hemi in it.
Well, isn't that kind of part of it? Because it's like a Hemi has part, I don't know, horses in it or donkeys. Whatever. I don't know anything about cars, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Turnkey cargo vroom.
I mean, I'm not too far off. I was trying, Lady K, without making you retype it, but there's part of that I just fully didn't follow, so I apologize. The music stuff is still a thing? Absolutely.
That was kind of rude.
Why are you shooting at me?
I was trying
You
to shoot at
scared me.
Sean. I was executing somebody and Sean shot them.
So I heard the sound and I thought you were getting executed. So I turned the corner and just shooting. I was trying to save your life.
I avenged yours, like sevenfold.
That was funny. All right, fun fact. Did you know that anytime, that was it, anytime that you call
Anytime.
a half god, half human in Greek mythology a demigod, you are in fact wrong. Demi is French, semi is Latin. The correct term
Wrong.
is a hemigod.
Wrong.
It's got a hemi in it. Fun fact, that had nothing to do with the New York Times. That's right. I started to realize, like, the New York Times said, but that's not something I get. And I didn't know that either, Wage. I didn't know that at all.
Who's in charge of my cable management?
Hey, Joel, was that when you stopped listening to music? Was 2008, and that's when the music stopped. All
The
right,
day the music stopped
it
in
is
2008.
6:50 on the nose. It's good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. 9:50 on the East, 2:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
I say.
It's National Take a Wild Guess Day. Take a wild guess. How much money?
Six
Okay,
economies.
It was six.
Six.
The answer was six. It was definitely six. We got a community birthday to celebrate today, chat. So we're going to do that right now. Just stay in gaming history as well. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. We'd love it. That's when you stop listening to new music for sure. Happy birthday to the one, the only, Blue Dino 276.
Blue Dino.
Blue Dino does a great job streaming some Apex Legends. You can watch Blue Dino at twitch.tv/BlueDino276. Also has a enjoyable hobby making videos based around music and then using some like the stock footage and things from Apex Legends videos. I don't know. I find it fairly interesting. So twitch.tv/BlueDino276. If you have a chance, please say happy birthday today. It's your birthday song. It is not very long. Celebrity birthdays today. Emma Thompson has a birthday today. You ever seen Emma Thompson in anything?
Yeah, movies.
Not Leah Thompson, though.
No, Leah Thompson was in that other movie.
Are Leah Thompson and Emma Thompson related?
No,
Are they related to the Olsens?
probably.
Everybody is. Luke Evans, 42 today.
Great, I love Luke Evans. He
Actually-
okay, what the
That's a
heck?
pretty good fun fact.
He appeared in the live-action version of Disney's Beauty and the Beast along with both Emma Thompson and Emma Watson.
And speaking of Emma Watson, turns 31 today.
Go figure.
So Emma Thompson.
All three of them? Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
How about that? That is fun.
What? Why does she get more fun facts?
Do you... Yeah, why does she get a second
Yeah,
one?
she has there's a fun fact slideshow. All right, fine, I'll click on it. Emma
Do you
Watson.
think they were?
Yeah.
Do you think they were filming in April and they had a big birthday party?
Wouldn't that be awful if they were filming and they get done with the whole thing and all of a sudden like the topic of birthdays comes up and then that's when they
Okay,
realize they all
guys.
had the same birthday and they could have had a big party on set.
These are not very fun facts.
Are they sad facts? Are they unfun facts?
They're just like,
Whose
they're
facts?
facts.
Whose facts?
We'll
are
go with
funny?
that.
Lady K's fun fact about the Hemigod, or the fun facts about Emma Watson?
Definitely the Hemigod one.
Yeah, I agree.
This one's like she was in movies about wizards, and she almost didn't go in Hermione. And hey, guess what? Where did she go to school? Great, that's cool.
Name just
Thanks.
one wizard movie that Emma Watson was in. Just one.
Emma Watson?
Yeah, just one.
The Harry Potter ones.
Seth Rogen turns 39 today.
Emma Thompson was in them too.
Seth Rogen was in a movie with Emma Watson.
Was it called Harry Potter?
Was not about wizards.
Well, who cares?
Macy Williams, 2040.
Yeah, Maisie. She played the lady in the Game of Thrones. Spoiler alert: she was in Game of Thrones.
All right. Any other birthdays tickle your fancy, Mike?
Oh, just
Sorry, Sean.
I don't care about it.
Hey, it's Samantha Fox's 55th birthday. I don't know who that is, but she's got a fun name. Margot Prince is 38.
Can't
Drummer
tell
Damar Hamilton of Plain White Tees is 37.
Can I tell you my favorite Wolf Fox fact?
Wolf Blitzer. Yeah, I like Wolf Blitzer.
Party of Five starred Nev Campbell, Lacey
Yeah.
Chabray. Don't know how to say her name. But Scott
Yeah,
Wolf
that's
and
good.
Matthew Fox. So
Yeah.
it's one of the only
Oh.
like headlining multiple dog-related animals show. Last names. So you go.
Nice. It's also Leonardo da Vinci's birthday. Congrats, Leonardo da Vinci. You probably did some stuff.
Hey Mike, do you have any coffee this morning?
Yeah.
What kind of coffee is it?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Get your Dunkin' coffee.
Cool.
Hazelnut coffee with Dunkin' Donuts creamer in it.
Hey Sean, do you have any
There's
coffee
some
this
more
morning?
over there.
I do.
Please say yes.
What kind of
Thank
coffee
you.
do you have?
Mug life.
Mug life.
I like Mug Life coffee. You know what kind of coffee I have this morning?
What kind do you have?
I have Starbucks coffee. So we all have three different varieties of coffee this morning, which is great.
We all have coffee. That's all we need to know. We don't need to talk about what it's called when you don't have coffee. We have coffee.
Because we all have coffee,
Have it?
we are in fact not RDing it today. Not a single RDing here.
Are we? Would it be cooked dog then?
So this is a thing now, huh?
We're
Yeah, do we
gonna
have to-
tone it
we're-
down a little bit. We got a little carried away yesterday.
A little bit. I was so uncomfortable.
So here's
with
the
you-
thing.
with you
that
yelling.
made you uncomfortable?
Well,
Like
maybe
I
it's
knew
'cause
we were starting to get a little out of hand when you got uncomfortable.
Maybe it's because I love Theo and want to protect her. And when you guys are like, when you're like, me and Theo are raw dogging it, I was like, please stop doing that. please stop it.
It's probably because I'm closer friends with Theo than
Well,
you.
And
I know,
And,
but
you
I
know,
was
she-
just like, oh gosh.
she drinks tea, so she's kind of just like she raw dogs it every morning.
Well, no, it's we tried to generalize about a past coffee to just say if you have a hot beverage
Oh,
with you in the morning.
Okay.
So now King Gray is the well-known host of Raw Dogging in the Morning.
Thanks, not BRV Gaming for following this mess. I won't be offended if you unfollow
Raw Dogging in the morning.
and go do something else.
Longest liner in radio history.
Perhaps some Bible study, or
Can
This
we get
made
an alert
Mike
for when
uncomfortable.
people unfollow
made
so that
me
we can see someone follow, hear us, and then just immediately unfollow?
unfollow.
That's right.
Never mind.
Engine number 9's been hanging with us for maybe a week, and you also have every right to just say, you know what, it was a good run, and check out.
I like to believe that engine number 9 just has the sound off. And they're just guessing what we're saying.
He just
they're
likes
good
your with it. hats. He's only here for
That's
Mike's
it.
hats.
Yeah. Which one today?
It is seriously good to see you. And like Mike said, thank you for the follow on Twitch. We are a morning radio show that plays games. We also do interviews. Next hour, we'll have an interview and talk about things in the Spider universe.
Yes, six economies.
There's 6 of
Bye,
them.
bye. Sell.
Suarez Sala will join us coming up for that. This day in gaming history, 1997. Engine number 9. What? Can't hear you. It's probably for the best. It's probably for everyone's best. King Gray, that was one of my favorite moments from yesterday. Thank you for doing that.
No.
97, Disney Interactive laid off 20% of its workforce, ending in-house production of video games. Wow. Thanks, kpolson.com. 99, at least that's still better than any of those Fox Broadcasting Company ones. 1999, Sega of America announced the Dreamcast video game system to be released September 9th. $199. The company will spend $100 million marketing the system. Again, the best system we never really knew.
I can't
Which is
wait to
sad. It was
see
fun.
this day in gaming history on September 9th so we can get the closed circle of this.
It
won't be there. Not gonna be there.
1999, Sega laid off 400% of its workforce. That same year, 99, Bleem released the Bleem. It's lowercase with an exclamation point. Yes! Finally, 99, we figured out how to name stuff. Oh, that's so much better.
All right, everyone get their tube amusement devices.
$24.95 via website download. It was a Windows-based personal computer emulator for PlayStation in 1999. Bleem!
Exclamation point.
Yes!
Also, via website download. That's an interest. That we don't say website download enough, do we?
Is that what? Yeah, it was via
Via
capital
website
W
download.
web space site space download. Yeah, I mean clearly, Gray, that's how you would do it. And then when you did it, it had this impact on your economy. Damn it, he missed it. When you lay off 400% of your workforce, you fire them, hire them, and it has this effect on your economy.
Economies.
Not BRV, you're absolutely right. Dreamcast was well
6.
ahead of its time. People just weren't ready for the Dreamcast.
7.
What about game? Sorry, you're reading our lips. Sorry, engine number 9. I said Dreamcast. 2002, Capcom released Breath of Fire 2 for Game Boy Advance. 2008, Gran Turismo 5 Prologue came out for PlayStation 3. And in 2011, 2K Sports released Top Spin 4 for PlayStation 3.
You ever play any of the Top Spin games?
No.
They weren't very good.
For some reason, all I could think of was
Tennis.
Blue, and then realized that was Tailspin.
Oh, Tailspin. I'd
Good
play a
choice.
That was
Tailspin
close.
video game.
Yeah.
We were so close. This close.
There was a Tailspin video game, wasn't there?
And I'd play the heck out of it.
It's probably for like the Sega. 'Cause they would do that kind of stuff.
Sega. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. In the 8 o'clock hour, stay tuned. Sean plays the guitar as well. Are you doing requests today?
No, I have a couple songs I want to play.
Okay,
I
sweet.
would like to request a song. Whatever you were playing.
That's a good
Am I
request.
close? Yes.
All right. Our interview with Swara coming up next hour. But Why Though podcast and Into the Spider-Cast. We'll have that coming up on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being here Thursday, April 15th.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction. Mom, have you seen my Furby? What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo.
Or was it? The truth is,
It's behind you!
on, gamer? Gaming Morning Show continues. It is now 7:07 West Coast time. It is 10:07 on the East. It is 3:07 for those in the UK. Thanks for being with us. I am Ryan. That is Sean. And look, it's Maiko. You can follow us on the Twitters in these places. We'd appreciate it very much. And we love coffee. If you ever have any coffee recommendations for the show, please let us know. Sean and I will drink them. Mike? No. Mike is a one coffee man. Mike is in a monogamous relationship with coffee.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
I have never rubbed coffee grounds on my naked body before. Or maybe I have. I don't know.
These y'all will come out in about an hour from now. We will have some GMS Puppet Pals. Get ready for that. Mad Libs time. Mad Libs style. I need coffee now. Thanks. Oh, it's a bird! It's a bird! It's a bird! Everything's fine.
Arturo, get it.
If you missed my terrorizing, scary, awful experience with a spider, you can check out our Discord. If you've not been there before, we'd love you to follow us in our Discord and hang out. Nice work. I rubbed coffee grounds on Mike, though, so he's partially telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On my naked buttocks. But what?
Again, we're talking about RDing yesterday. It's not that far off from what we're talking about today.
What? Are you, really?
I'm just
rubbing coffee grounds on my naked body is close to RD? Like, no.
Someone told us to try Door County coffee. Ordered some yesterday. We'll let you know. Thank you, Nursing. I would be interested in that. Do you know where it's out of, Nursing? Like what area?
You know, a place.
I would probably assume that's a pretty good bet. Because, yeah, I think that's the cool part. Is that we have a whole bunch. Sean and I, we got the Mug Life from Dacinex, and we tried that, and it was really good. Then you and I don't even know if you know this, we have now probably 5 bags of coffee from Hofbrew that are here. We just need to divvy them up between us so that we can try them at the same time.
That's fine. Just don't send any to me. That's all good. Whatever.
He does remember like 4 seconds ago, right? He said he doesn't want any.
I don't. But I can rub it on my naked body.
Is this thing where you want us to send it so you can be included, but also...
But then once you get it, you're like, ugh, it's not as good as Dunkin'.
No, it's fine. I'll just drink the Dunkin' coffee and be like, yeah, no, this is great. This is so, Sean, what do you think? And then you'll be like, it's nutty. I'm like, yeah, nutty. It's nutty.
I don't get the impression you do wine very well either.
I mean, define do wine. Like I can drink like a champ.
But like you swirl around, you inhale the notes. Rich mahogany.
Notes?
All right.
There are notes?
Yes, there are.
What?
Wisconsin famous for coffee, right? Honestly,
yeah,
I don't
totally.
know. I mean, to be honest, like this is what's cool is you can go to like any corner, honestly, in the world, and find something that's delicious that you maybe never would have thought. Like, hey, you know, I was gonna search for coffee in Wisconsin, and then you find your coolest coffee shop you've ever been to in Wisconsin.
I really hope that it's flavored like cheese, though.
I was gonna say there's like a 75% chance that there's some sort of cheese in that coffee.
It's actually just cheese. You run hot water through the cheese and it's like coffee. Yeah.
Cheese notes.
I think Arturo's awake.
He stirs.
Oh crap!
In the bed.
Seems to be wanting. Oh, yeah, he's leaving.
Dodged the bullet. You should consider shutting the door.
Scent notes and flavor notes. I believe those are just called scents and flavors. Why do you have to call them a note? Because we're fancy. Yes, 6 economies.
Top of the moron to you, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Thank you for being here. Thick, melty coffee. Another fun fact from Lady K. Use coffee grounds, dried out, then added to fake blood, make an excellently realistic wound for special effects. Lady K.
That's not where I thought that was going. I'm glad it went that way. I was like,
Coming up in about 15 minutes from now, we're going to talk to Swara Soleil about Into the Spider Cast, and it's going to be pretty exciting. We'll also talk about the topic of Orientalism, and we will also touch on DC superheroes as well. I will share also the Twitter account right now for our guest coming up here in just a few minutes from But Why Though. Tomorrow, we're expecting Black Boy to join us. Twitch streamer, plays Apex Legends, going to be a member of the Kiki Cup, which we can't wait for. We will play 5 questions, and believe it or not, we haven't played 5 questions with a guest in over a month. So we're kind of getting back into scheduling. In fact, Snuffkin will join us to play 5 questions on Monday's show. So we're pretty excited about that as well.
Too bad I won't be here.
Did anyone say Lady K was weird?
No.
No. We just said we were worried.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Coffee ground thing could have gone so many things.
Yeah. You're not.
Oh, I see. Yes. No, I love your facts. That is my favorite thing that you bring to our show today is the coffee ground special effects wound thing. Also, thank you for putting Mike in this place with scent notes and flavor notes.
Right.
But I still don't get why you have to call it a note.
Well, as
oh,
Kajito
this
says,
smells good.
The flavor is the full thing. A note is a small constituent part.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I screwed that up.
Constituent.
Constitute. That's what I heard.
Constitution?
Constitute. Toot toot.
That totally says constituent.
That's what it said. Yeah.
Yeah, but he started the word before reading the word, and then he got in too far.
Speaking of birds,
Couldn't go back.
morning, Birdman.
What do you mean, speaking of birds?
His name's Birdman, and he said, "What's up, peeps? Get it? Birds." Tweet.
Oh, okay. So not BRV is nursing our travel bug.
Yeah, that's why I missed your economies things before, because I was looking at their Twitch profile to see if they gamed, but they're a YouTuber.
Yeah, well, you can find us on both platforms. So wherever it's
Heck yeah, you
easiest
can.
for you to watch us, we will be
Heck
there.
yeah, you can.
Or you throw Twitch on your computer and YouTube on your phone, and you can have a little chat with yourself.
You can talk
I
to
guess that's
yourself.
plausible.
It's an infinite loop. Among the days of the day today, because we have National Take a Wild Guest Day, honestly, we really were kind of cramped at the front of the show, so we just kind of threw that one out there. I'll be straight with you. I don't know if it's a good topic. Husband Appreciation Day, though. It's High Five Day. That Sucks Day. Do you have any info on That Sucks Day? Anime Day.
Yeah, that sucks.
ASL Day. National Banana Day, which I had thought was going to be banana bread, but I think that's a different day of the year. National Glazed Spiral Ham Day, National Rubber Eraser Day, National Tax Day, National Titanic Remembrance Day, Purple Up Day, and Get to Know Your Customers Day.
Do you know why we do National Titanic Remembrance Day?
To remember the Titanic?
Yes, that's a good guess.
Yeah! Did it.
Sometimes you just need to accept that the world at large is a gigantic suck fest. You get up in the morning. Did we mention you have to get up in the morning? Drink coffee.
Was that
which
really
is
the
most
coffee?
certainly- yeah, which is certainly not the finest Copalua blend. Get off to work, have lunch, stay late because your boss is a jerk, and drive home with cops that are no doubt out cruising for quota tickets. In short, everything is terrible, and anyone who tells you different is trying to sell you something. That Sucks Day brings awareness to this fact and is a great way to shut down those naysayer optimists no one really likes. What?
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoever wrote that was akin to the person who made the green on the golf course when they were designing it that has 400 different tiers because they were mad that day. They were like, you know what? Yeah. If I can't be happy, today is the day I make this green. Mallow Peeps are really
gross.
They're really okay.
I used to like them when I was younger, and now I'll have one and I'll be like, oh, that's not bad, and then I'll have two and I'll be like, nope, too far.
Oh, I just blinded myself.
Yeah, I kind of
One
almost
was
think
enough.
that like just regular marshmallows are better.
This guy was just laying over here in the corner watching you guys.
He's a watcher, hey?
I do think though, like I do like the sugar around the marshmallows and on the Peeps. So
I can
that's
just see Ryan just like licking the sugar off of him.
No, I just inhale them.
That's fair.
Bananas are fake. They are plantain and banana hybrids because original bananas died in the banana plague. So I had a friend in college who apparently wrote like a whole paper around that topic. That went exactly how I had hoped. There was a person in the corner just laying down prone, so I cooked a grenade and shot him. Or I just cooked it until I could throw it right at him, hit him in the face, and he got it was great.
I'd cook a grenade for you.
So you're planning on streaming the show 21. That'll be fun. Also, I don't think you're telling us the truth, because as we've established on the show, there are no PlayStation 5s.
What's
Yeah,
that?
no, that's a myth.
We've never seen one in the wild, so it can't be true.
I believe that nursing is just playing games on their modem, and they think it's the PlayStation 5. Someone just sold them a modem. It's fine.
But congratulations, in fact, in getting one. So how did you finally score one? Like, did you have to scour, or did you just happen to, like, walk into a store and they're like, hey, we have a PlayStation 5. Would you like it? It costs?
I can just see it. Man, I can't play any games on this PlayStation 5, but my internet has been so much better since I turned it on.
So did you walk in the store and they're like, hey, we have a PlayStation 5. To get it, all it costs is
$7,000. 6 economies.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. What a callback. First try.
How did you not blow up, you buttface?
Real AJ said, look at the marsh. Look how it shines for you in everything you do. And it was all mallow. Because Lady K asked us, do you know how marshmallows got their name? I'm sure that AJ is telling us the truth,
Somebody
right?
named it. That's my guess.
Props for using my favorite Coldplay song. We are a split household. Kids now have an Xbox One. Adults play the PlayStation 4.
Oh yeah, you gotta follow all the Twitter folks who announce like this store what the hell? This body is like folding in upon itself. What is happening with you? Stop shooting me! I'm looking at the body.
Are we winning? We're losing.
Are we?
Yeah,
By
we
like
should-
3. Sorry, I've been watching this dead body. Probably not the best thing to do. I'll play again. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you.
And it was all
And
mellow.
everything you do. It was all mellow. I say, dear, when I am playing this game, I am shooting the shooting mababa. Looking for economies.
How many?
Excuse me, sir, do you have any economies? I am looking for 6.
Disagree.
6
No,
economies.
Followed all the PS5 Twitter folks.
I shot at
Sony.
both of you.
Oh, you got one of the Sony Direct sales. That's pretty cool.
Take that. You hooligan.
I haven't made an like honest attempt at a PlayStation 5 in a while. Maybe I'll keep an eye on things this week and see if it's possible yet.
You should just buy a PC.
I have a PC.
Then you're good.
I like consoles.
No. The laying down guy left. So we're losing to 2 people.
If Sony sells
Not
me a
6.
modem, that would suck.
I'm telling you, if you turn on your gaming system and your internet just gets better, you should probably ask for a refund.
I mean, should you? I mean, it's kind of nice that your internet got better.
It is tied. No more ties.
I'm with you. We are 1. I got shot. Hopefully you don't die.
Son of a butt face. We lost. Because of Brian. Just kidding.
Brian?
I hate Brian.
Brian. Dang
Man,
Brian.
the language, the palaver. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Ryan. That is Look, it's Maiko. It's also Sean this morning. It's great to have all 3 of us together for what some have termed the Chaos Show. turned a very buttoned up, non-chaos show at all.
Not today. Professional.
And now, live on GMS, the Chaos Hour.
Potentially. Nice reset of the camera. You look better. The lighting got improved.
My thing's being all weird.
Mike Shark had nothing to do with your loss.
That would be if he didn't respond to me.
Oh, now I'm jealous. Not BRV.
Oh, Brian, I get it.
You get to travel in an RV. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Are you that Brian Lanning guy? No, never mind. No, the woman's not a. Never mind. That'd be cool. I'm gonna travel in an RV. Is it like one of those big crazy ones? What color is it? What kind of wheels does it have? Does it have wheels? Is there a seat? Can you drive really fast?
Have you ever driven an RV?
Yes.
Did you?
Not very far, but yes.
Did you enjoy the experience?
Well, I mean, it wasn't huge, and I drove a FedEx truck for a few years, so it was kind of the same thing. You know what I mean?
Mike job number 1.
Mike drove
So,
that FedEx truck. Drove
I
it
couldn't
real-
imagine driving one of those like giant RVs.
What's wrong with the giant RVs?
I think it would just be hard to drive.
Interesting. Those big 26-foot U-Haul
Holy
trucks are
jeez.
tough. What? It's a rolling apartment?
42-foot fifth wheel.
That's very
Oh,
big.
so like you're okay, gotcha. Bye bye birdie, tweet tweet. Yes.
Back to work. Peeps. Get it? Speaking of modes of transportation, Spotify has something you can spend $80 on, Mike.
No, they don't. What are you talking about? Well, here's the funny thing about it, right? So and this is the legitimate name for this. This is the Spotify's car thing.
It's called the car thing?
It's called the car thing, and they released it quietly on Tuesday. And for now, you can only get it by invitation. And for now, it's currently free. Basically, it's like a trial. They let you use it and think of like the Sirius.
Hey, not BRV. Could we borrow your new modem, please? We need to send it to Mike. What a flattering image. Oh yeah. If you're gonna freeze, you freeze that way. Looks real nice.
Awesome. This
he's
is
back.
wonderful.
Hey, it's Mike.
No, there it goes.
Look, it's Mike.
This
That was the most flattering image you could have been. I mean, eyes fully closed, kind of squinting like you're reading the copy, mouth wide open.
Boy.
With mouth
think-
wide open.
I think Spotify did it because they tried to launch this quietly, and you're talking about it.
Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on with my internet this morning, so that's pretty cool.
Well, we'll hold it because we got an interview coming up. We'll tell you more about Car Thing in just a bit on Gaming Morning Show. Gaming Morning Show continues on this Thursday, and as we do every Thursday, we have a chance to talk to somebody from But Why Though, ButWhyThoughPodcast.com. The new episodes of But Why Though Podcast, the flagship podcast, comes out on Wednesday, and we've had a chance to talk to Kate Sanchez quite a bit, but today we are excited to bring in Swara Saleh, who is a host of Into the Spider-Cast. And Swara, we've had a former guest, but a host of Into the Spider-Cast with us before. We're excited to revisit it because we haven't had a chance to talk about the podcast that you host, among the other things that you do as well. So let's start with that Into the Spider-Cast podcast. For those who have never listened before, describe Into the Spider-Cast.
Well, Ryan, first off, thank you so much for having me. Really glad to be on. Glad you were able to talk with CJ before. So for those who haven't listened to his interview or checked out Into the Spider-Cast yet, we are a podcast that, we were inspired by our namesake. The film Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite film of all time. It's absolutely brilliant on so many counts. Best superhero story ever told on screen, in my opinion. So we started this podcast because CJ and I are not just big Spider-Man fans. We are big Spider-Verse fans. We love all the various people of the Spider-Verse. People like Spider-Gwen / Ghost Spider, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Silk, Cindy Moon, Spider-Noir, alternative versions of Peter Parker across the multiverse in the comics and in other media. It's just something that's been done for so long. We talk about comic book multiverses. It really was the Spider-Verse that really came first, that really broke into the scene in superhero media. You look at something like the series finale of Spider-Man, the animated series, that was all about the Spider-Verse. And it's just, we have found that it just makes for such rich storytelling. I think it exemplifies this the most Into the Spider-Verse. We've just found so what we do in our podcast, we cover a story in film, TV, comics, or whatever media we can find that is in the Spider-Verse, that relates to a spider person, whether that's in the mainstream Earth 616 universe, whether that's in the MCU. We've covered basically all the movies. We've covered the previous Sam Raimi Spider-Man films, and we just talk about a story of what the journey of this particular spider person is, the sort of themes and relevance, the overall quality of the thing. We're going to give honest reviews like we give for example, Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the latter of which I would never wish on my worst enemy to watch. Apologies to anyone who enjoys it. So we just have deep and honest conversations about this. We have a really keen emphasis on representation. We think that's very important, especially with the characters we cover, like Cindy Moon, like Miles and others. And we just have found we've been doing this podcast for a little over a year now. And I feel like we barely scratched the surface. There's just so much to talk about when it comes to the Spider-Verse, and I love it so much.
Nice. So we're going to share some links with our chat, specifically highlighting the topic of Orientalism, the way the West perceives of and therefore defines the East, because we recognize that you've already provided resources specific to that topic through other means. What we're hoping for, you could spend some time this morning doing, is using this platform to hear from you about the topic of Orientalism and how it presents in popular media. What comes to mind with these sort of questions?
Thank you so much for talking about that with me. I know it seems for the audience maybe a little big of a swerve from talking about the Spider-Verse, but this is another thing I talk a lot about on my writing on my other podcast, which is on the Nerds of Color podcast network, The Middle Geeks, where we are two Middle Eastern American fans talking about everything in Middle Eastern, North African, or MENA media and give our takes on it. So Orientalism, like you were describing, Sean, is basically the perception of the East, like the MENA region and of Asia throughout Western history, and how that's added to and fueled racism against Asian American, Pacific Islander, and Middle Eastern and North African peoples. These sort of exoticizing and stereotyping of peoples from these various regions, because Asia is a big ass continent, and as is the MENA region, although a bit smaller, but still, it's just so many different peoples that through the lens of Orientalism have really just been sort of meshed together. And we see that play out so much in media, the sort of stereotyping, the exoticizing sort of thing. And it's like, I'm someone who's particularly critical on the Indiana Jones franchise. I enjoyed like some of them. I actually got into watching them late. I enjoyed Raiders of the Lost Ark, but then I watched Temple of Doom, and I was like, holy shit, this is the most racist piece of shit I've ever seen. And it was just like, yeah, like feeding into like that sort of exoticizing of India as like this barbaric backwards country. And it's just like, I could not believe what I was watching. I knew it was from the 80s, but the 80s wasn't that long ago, but we still see it play out so much today. I think a prime example actually is the 2019 live action adaptation of Aladdin, which, the original Aladdin, listen, I love the original Aladdin. I'm a Middle Eastern Kurdish person who saw myself in like Jasmine and Aladdin and the other positive Middle Eastern characters as a kid. The original film has its problems, but it's overall still a great film. There's definitely some Orientalism in that. But what the 2019 movie did was double down on that Orientalism by including a bunch of people from all over, like the Middle East, and Naomi Scott, who's not even Middle Eastern, like she's white passing and Indian. And it's just like, no, this is not what we wanted, Disney. And yeah, it just like, and they in the run up to the film, they were saying, we are honoring, the Silk Road by saying that, we're incorporating so many different cultures of the Silk Road into this depiction. Just like, no, that's just Orientalism. What are you doing? And yeah, it's just like something that continues to perpetuate our media and something that we just have to have a more honest conversation about. And, in the like times we're living in right now, where we're talking about anti-Asian and Pacific Islander hate crimes happening in the community, we see partially that so much of that is directed towards women, like roughly 75%. And that has to do with the exoticization and really fetishizing of Asian and Pacific Islander peoples, and especially women, and Orientalist media in depictions of them, for example, like a dragon lady or like a quote unquote a concubine or, something like that. It just like feeds into that narrative that allows like AAPI peoples to be targeted like that. And it's something we should be having a more honest conversation about. And media obviously plays a huge role in that.
And I think one of the things that we've talked a lot about going forward is doing long form conversations. And I definitely think that this is something that we should explore further on in the future, and having one of our more long form conversation podcasts, because we have such a time crunch right now with our show. And I'm a huge comic book nerd. I'm probably the resident comic book dork of the group. And I was snooping on your Twitter feed, and you had answered a question about what would you want to see most in DC movies moving forward. I'd really love for you to share your answer to that question. And then if you're willing, just share some quick thoughts on the shared universe of popular media. What do you think?
Yeah, I just tweeted this recently where, like, listen, I may host a Spider-Man podcast, but I'm a DC fan at heart, number one. I'm actually doing a rewatch of the DC animated universe right now. I'm currently on Batman Beyond.
Awesome.
This series is so good. It's just so fucking good. It's all good. And Superman, the animated series, best on-screen depiction of Superman by far. Mm-hmm. No, but what I want from the DC extended universe, in my tweet, I said I want more Birds of Prey, I want more Aquaman, I want more Black Adam if it's good, I want more Shazam, which I recently saw for the first time. I think that did it really well. I'm looking forward to Shazam too. And want more fun. I think that DC can and should lean into the fun. It always has been a fun, bonkers universe. We're never meant to take this shit so seriously. And it's like, all due respect to Zack Snyder fans, it's just like, I'm not sure that is what the broad audience wants. Please don't attack me on Twitter for this, for saying this. I mean, good for you with the Snyder Cut. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I just personally not for me. And I'm looking forward to where DC goes. And just, again, something like Birds of Prey, where it sort of meshes the serious and the fun comedic, just the way everything came together in that fucking fantastic film. Kathy Yan, Christina Hodson are brilliant creators. I love the cast. I want that Black Canary HBO series. It's just like, this is like the culmination of like DC on screen that I want. And I'm also looking forward to the Batman film. Again, loved Aquaman. You know, it was a bonkers film. Didn't make a lot of sense, but still, it was so fun to watch, which is great. You know, that's what we want. But thoughts on the shared universe overall? I've been thinking about this a lot more recently. You know, like we're watching Falcon Winter Soldier now, and mentioned talking about DCAU. You know, comics in and of itself is like all about shared universes, you know, for Marvel and DC. And I think like ultimately, you know, I'm still forming my thoughts on it, but I think ultimately what a shared universe needs is a balance of everyone playing into like the larger narrative that's going on across the universe, and characters being allowed to fully develop in their own stories. And I think that you see with the best MCU films are those that really strike out on their own. Things like Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther. You know, for me, I know there's some mixed opinions, but I really love Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. You know, still, which sounds weird to say because they really do try to fit Peter as much as possible into the MCU. But still, I think he really does, like, as a character, and if you're just watching it, you know, without any of the MCU, I think he really does, like, strike out on his own. And I think that's great. So that's what I want more for the MCU. And whereas DC has gone, like, the completely opposite direction because of, let's be honest, a real lack of coordination. And it's just, like, sometimes it's been like Russian roulette, where sometimes you'll have something really great like Birds of Prey, and then you'll get something like Wonder Woman 1984. God, I hate that movie. You want to talk about Orientalism? You just look at Wonder Woman 84. Just such racist shit in that movie.
Well, and I mean that's part of the thing is that we explored your Twitter feed, and we have shared that through the course of the interview, and we'll share it again. I mean, I think that that's something that's important if you're seeking information about Orientalism, and that's why we are thankful that you took some time to explain some of the depth of that in the best way that you can on a 5 to 10 minute radio interview, right? We're going to share that
this is
feed.
good, thanks.
Yeah, because the WW84, I was reading through that during my prep for your appearance today, and that's something I noticed as well. We will encourage everyone to check you out. Into the Spidercast, of course, you can find into Spidercast on Twitter. You mentioned the Middle Geeks. That's the handle on Twitter as well for your other podcasts. And, of course, find Swara at Spiders Wars on Twitter as well.
Spider Swars.
Spider Swars.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was reading it as Spiders Wars at first. Thank you for that clarification. And thank you for your time on GMS this morning. We certainly appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you all so much. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye.
I'm muted. Fun interview with Swara there, and have a chance to explore the Twitter feed. Swara Spider Swars, not Spiders Wars. There you go.
That's what you were doing last night. Spiders Wars.
I was having a fight with a spider, and you can see it in our Discord. I won. So, the one thing I'll say about this, and then I'll open.
You
up
won round one.
That's true. I won the battle, maybe not the war.
They're coming back, man.
I had this discussion with someone recently. I mean, literally this week, about someone had made a comment to me about feeling like in the world of social justice and systemic racism, feeling like we're getting farther apart. But this comment was coming from someone who's like me, a white man, and I suggested that I feel like because we're more focused in on it than perhaps ever before, certainly I'm speaking for myself, I am doing more work in regards to it as somebody who comes from a white man background. That it's something that we're noticing more often, and therefore to that person maybe it feels more like it's getting worse because you're more aware of some things. Stop Asian Hate, we had Theo on the day after the Atlanta shootings. Mike, you were on that show, and from my perspective, I became aware of Stop Asian Hate within the 7 days leading up to that moment. For Theo, as an Asian woman, had been experiencing that for a long time compared to when I realized it, right? Orientalism was something that I hadn't even known about prior to getting ready for our interview with Sora. So I bring all of that up to say I really enjoyed having perspective from Sora, because in a 5-minute interview, there's no way, like you mentioned, Mike, that you can cover all of that. But it is something now that I can bookmark and do some education around, because before that, I was not aware of that being an issue. So I appreciate Sora for that.
Absolutely.
More information, and that's the tweet specifically to a tweet from Sora that talked about that topic if you want to look into it more. But big thanks to But Why, though, for having guests with us every Thursday at 7:25 a.m. There's a Patreon bonus right now on the But Why, though podcast. So I was thinking about Work From Home, which is a podcast episode about work-life balance. Find more information from our friends Kate Sanchez and more at butwhythoughpodcast.com. Good morning to Superphonic Snufkin. I'll spend my night with him, and by that I mean I'll have him running during my night shift. I hope you have a very good night shift, Snufkin, and thank you for stopping by Gaming Morning Show on this day, which is, Take a Wild Guest Day, which we still don't really figure out what that means. I think what ended up happening is more so Take a Wild Guest Day became the economy. How many, Mike?
6 economies. Bye, sell.
Still, I gotta find a way. I gotta find a way to put you on the stockroom floor. This New York Stock Exchange. Could you just imagine, chat? Here's Mike on the floor going, "I'll give you 6 economy." What? What?
I would like 6. How many want to buy? 6 economies. I have to buy wear one of those suits with the arm things though, and the really thin suspenders, and yeah, it'll be great.
Well, that's nice, Super. Did you see that? Super's getting summer working hours.
Nice.
I don't know what that means.
You should get summer worker hours like the teaching industry, and then you could be off all summer. And by off all summer, I mean not really off all summer, but everyone perceives you to be off all summer. Would you like
to talk to my wife about that?
No, I have plenty of teachers in my life. Right? Yeah, you would love it. And then it turns out that it was all a lie.
Yeah, the whole you only work half the year, and Megan puts in almost as many hours during the summer as she does right now, because the school says, "Hey, what would be cool? Can you guys redo the curriculum this way and do double spacing instead of single spacing?"
And then the teachers are like, "Oh, so you're gonna pay us all summer?" And the school's
like,
"Whoa,
no.
Wait a
Let's
second.
not get ahead of ourselves."
Well, they did offer 6 economies. So.
We would give you 6 economies.
Although double spacing would be nice. Could you just redo it in double spacing? That'd be great. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm happy that you'll have summers in June and July, summer hours, and have the time off after lunch. I honestly think with the work from home, in fact, maybe Kate's podcast episode is timely, work-life balance. I hope that somewhere along the line, especially in America, people look at the way things went during the course of the pandemic, and just as I think you, Mike, you said it earlier, something about Zoom. Maybe I'm making that up completely, but people are more used to Zoom. Did someone mention that?
Oh, yeah, no, I did. Yeah,
Okay.
Instead of worrying about in-person meetings and requiring people to constantly come in, there's a lot more companies putting that focus on doing Zoom or just telemeetings, because they realize, A, your attendance is basically 100% at that point. And then B, so there was a big study that said people have their, what is it called? Not proficiency.
Efficiency?
Yeah, their work efficiency and productivity has increased exponentially, and that's because a lot of companies have taken away 9 to 5, and they've allowed people to. They say, "You got 40 hours. Use those 40 hours. Please get the work done," and people are doing that. So now it's like for me, I work from 6 to 8, then from 8 to 9, 6 to 7, I work. 7 to 8, I help with the kids. 8 to 9, I do some more work and prepare for the show. And then after the show is over, I'll go into the office for 4 hours, because I only work 32 hours a week. So it gives me the ability to add other things into my schedule. So I'm not just sitting here staring at, files for 8 hours trying to be like, how do I do this? Who do I call? What do I do here? So it increases productivity. Have a life.
And doing any kind of work that requires a thought process, having breaks from it is helpful. You know, like how many times have you been trying to work through something, whether it's a job related thing or a life related thing, and you're like, I'm stuck, and you walk away from it, you get distracted for an hour, and you're like, oh, I should do that, and it comes to you. Like sometimes getting away from things is actually helpful.
Yeah.
And if you can be productive, like you said, like helping with the kids, while part of your mind is still trying to figure something out, like it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying I have a pretty idealistic mind. Like I think in terms of ideas and clarity. And when I'm in the shower or driving to work, because I have a pretty long commute, that's sometimes where those ideas hit me the best. So yeah, I agree with you, Sean, for sure.
I was gonna say sometimes during this show, like I mean, this morning, I've been kind of 50-50 at this point, where I've had I have some responsibilities to do, so I've sent a couple of texts and emails during the course of the show where I've had a few minutes, and it's just like I don't have to just think about that. As soon as it hits me, I can do it, as opposed to being like, okay, I don't want to stop this other process because then that's going to affect that other process. Whereas like this is something I enjoy. So I don't have to, and it's going to sound really stupid, but I don't have to put a lot of brain thought into it because it's a natural flow, whereas with work, you're like, okay, I have to think and work. I have to think about where I'm calling and what am I going to say? Like here, if we talk about raw dogging, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, yeah, it is the worst thing in the world. But I can talk about 6 economies and it's fine. Whereas work, I have to be like professional. I'm like, hi, I'm here to talk about guardianship and and be really smart and well spoken. It's great.
Super says, yes, breaks are important. Literally going on a 5-minute walk can help unblock stuff in your brain. Especially, too, like, Super, I perceive you to be a songwriter, right? Or somebody who certainly has that musical talent. And I imagine that happens quite a bit. So
it's quite an assumption to make, right?
I know, really? Why would I do that? Chris is here early for the final hour crew. If you missed any of our interviews, you can obviously tune in to them on our YouTube page. Go to YouTube and search for Gaming Morning Show. But perhaps with Not BRV Gaming finding us on YouTube this morning, we are 1 subscriber closer to the magic 100. And once we are there.
Oh, by the way, I found their YouTube channel, and the husband of the group is a Mets fan. So they're pretty amazing. You should follow them.
That was all it took. You got him. Not BRV Gaming. You got him sold.
I'm there. It's great.
It is time for sports at 7:50 on the West Coast.
Speaking of sports,
10:50 on the East Coast and 3:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon.
Economies.
Superphonic says, I'm almost done for the week doing my self-evaluation for the end-of-year appraisal. Then the weekend begins. Get it.
It's
get it.
You're a little early.
Super. No one told you it's April. It's
or
April.
Late. Yeah, is it? Are you early or late? Arsenal's playing today. Whatever, the Gunners are stupid.
Another no-hitter in the young baseball season. Chicago White Sox beat the Indians 8-0 yesterday. You text me, Sean, did someone blow a no-hitter yesterday?
No, in that game, he blew a perfect game. 1 out in the 9th inning. Perfect game. And he throws a slider. It's a left-handed pitcher against a right-handed batter. Throws a slider. Gets a little bit too close inside. Just boops the batter right on the toe. Just boop, boop, boop. Perfect game gone. Oh. And the batter's walking to first kind of laughing. And the pitcher, you can see him read his lips. And he's like, you couldn't get out of the way? You couldn't save my perfect game and just move your foot? It was sad. But still a no-hitter. And it's 2 already in the season. I think that's the earliest we've gotten multiple no-hitters in a season.
What was the second one?
There was one like last week, right?
Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, I assume so. That's what the copy says. Carlos Rodon was the one who last night.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, left-hander retired the first 25 batters before he plunked Roberto Perez on the back foot 0-2 slider.
Freaking Roberto.
Major League Baseball is looking to possibly move the pitcher's mound back to see if it would increase offense, according to the Associated Press.
Oh, God. This would be a camper's corner thing of anything, but like this freaking... They want to speed up the game, but they want to try and increase scoring. I don't know if anyone told you, if you increase scoring, the game's going to take longer. Just leave it. Leave it the heck alone. We're done with these stupid...
And messing with the mound is all that does
Yeah.
at a professional level is going to lead to so many injuries because these guys have been training their bodies to throw this specific way
True.
for
Yeah.
decades. And now you're going to change that, and it will lead to injuries. You will see so many more injuries if this happens.
So
Like,
join
this
us
is such a bad
tomorrow for Camper's Corner, where we talk about moving the pitcher's mound back, and Mike can have that grumpy look on his face.
It doesn't even need to be
the
just
grumpy
that.
Mike.
It could be everything. It makes me so frustrated that we're like, stop it, leave the game alone.
Well, and if you're gonna make changes, the runner on second for extra innings, stuff like that, I think is totally fine.
Tomorrow on Camper's Corner, we're super excited to discuss this. Starting next season, major college football and basketball players will be permitted to transfer one time before graduating without being required to sit out a year of competition. The NCAA Division I Council voted Wednesday to change the long-standing rule that has often deterred players in high-profile sports from switching schools. Two people with knowledge of the council's decision told the Associated Press, according to the Associated Press.
Just those two people. I live in Indianapolis, and the NCAA headquarters is here.
You should go ask.
Back to you.
Free agent defensive end Davion Clowney, 1 year contract, $10 million with the Cleveland Browns.
Loser.
All right.
Hate Davion Clowney.
And that is your sports.
Carson Wentz would still be an Eagle if not for that jerk.
Tomorrow on no, that's a different topic. That's a different topic. Super's also telling us Arsenal is playing today. I did give the EPL schedule, but just for our friend Superphonic. Coming up, Arsenal, Fulham. I have tomorrow. I have Sunday. What? Did they play like a different game today?
Did you hear that Chris Me's gonna get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow to be part of our
Yeah,
Campers
you better.
Corner?
You get up, Chris. You can be in the corner.
I can't do it, Super. I can't do it. They can't play in multiple places at once. I'm so confused. Is it CONCACAF?
Europa. The Europa,
I know.
whatever.
I at least know
Mahuzi
CONCACAF is North America. So
What's
Arsenal and Slavia Prague. No one cares about Europa though.
the pertinent to Oregon, the Portland Timbers beat that other team to go to Mexico to play Club America.
When I
in
root for the
Champions Cup.
Timbers. All right. Coming up next hour, we will have GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs. You can help us create a play. We will perform it using our Puppet Pals. By the way, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you may be getting a visit from the Puppet Pals in your inbox. So if you're not seeing that on your subiversary by the end of April, we just started sending those out. Be sure to let us know, but you should be getting that on your Patreon email soon. It's amazing. That is Sean. He has a guitar. Let's have him play some music right now on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. It's Gaming Morning Show for Thursday, April 15th, 2021. Thanks for being with us.
AM, not PM.
Music right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Can you play that one? Can you play that song?
Oh yeah, I'll play that one.
Play that song. The one
God.
something.
Oh, man, the kids asked me to
You
play
don't
that
even
song.
know the words.
My daughter came up and she goes, "Can you learn this song?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure that song's pretty simple. I could probably figure out that song right now." And then I did.
So,
But I'm not gonna play that song.
Ah, man, I was so excited. I wasn't really excited. Okay, bye.
Like to think about you later now when no one is awake. I wonder what it is you do if you feel. Can you break? Will you wake up? Do you fall down? Is it hard now? Living what we live in your sleep. When I fall asleep, I wanna see you there in your dream. Wanna take you to the heart of every place that I've been. I'm around you, know you're around me. Sure as I wake up, you will always stay fast asleep. Oh, I don't know if you know, but I found someone worth taking life a bit slow as we're moving. Everything's turning, everyone's running, but you will always stay fast asleep. When I fall asleep, I wanna see you there in your dream. Wanna take you to the heart of every place that I've been. I'm around you, know you're around me. Sure as I wake up, you will always stay fast asleep. Not as lost as I was, I see how I can go on. Feel the road far ahead, hear the words in the songs I've been singing. Everything's turning, I won't stop running till the moment that I fall back asleep. When I fall asleep, I wanna see you there in your dream. Wanna take you to the heart of every place that I've been. I'm around you, know you're around me. Sure as I wake up, you will always fall back asleep. It actually wasn't Canon in D. It was Canon in what is it? Probably A. Music. I'm gonna play really loud. Is that okay? Hope that's okay. None of you are asleep in my house, are you? It'll probably be. I can't play the song quietly, so it's gonna get loud. If I blow out your eardrums because of my microphone, I apologize, and it was all Ryan's fault. Waking up to ash and dust, wipe my brow and I spit my rust, breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flags, don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. Painted red to fit right in. I'm breaking in, I'm shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. Sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive.
You have 4 seconds left. Nailed it. Right on it. Right on the post. It's Gaming Morning Show. Woo! Let's go. That's Sean Plays Music. Sports.gaming on. I was about to say, I was trying to type this out, and then you got done faster than I expected. And I was like, Chris, I'm not a fan of this, but I like Imagine Dragons. But I can't even tell you that with a straight face, Sean. You did a really great job. Always love when you sing.
Well,
How you feeling? You need some coffee, or are you gonna RD it for the rest of the morning?
Okay.
No, I got left some.
Smart.
Oh man. I need a stool. My I'm too like compressed to play that loud. Oof. Abs hurt.
Those abs don't hurt.
You gotta
Those
spend
abs
more
are just
time on
fine.
the rowing machine.
I try, but people always give me a hard time when I row.
Just do the show from the rowing machine. It's fine.
All right, we got to load up Apex Legends. We're going to play a little GMS Gaming Hour this morning, which we don't usually do on a Thursday, but because we're prepping Mike for the very exciting Kiki Cup, which is just a couple of days away. Saturday. Can you believe it? It's almost here. Kiki Cup.
Not on
Really, do I have to work?
Friday.
A couple of things you should know about Kiki Cup. So it's going to start around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. GMT. Why do I say 11:30? It should be 12:30, right? I should know the hours. It starts at 12:30. But our friend Chris M. Yee is going to do a pre-show, which is going to start at 10:30 a.m. on Chris's channel. So you can find the pre-show 10:30 a.m. Pacific time at Chris M. Yee, and then the Kiki Cup games start on Kiki's channel starting at 12:30 Pacific time. So pretty excited about this weekend. Superphonic is going to compete in it. Mike O is going to compete in it. And so is Black Boy, who will join us coming up tomorrow. We'll talk about Kiki Cup, Apex Legends, and get to know Black with the stream that Black does. Going to be one of the competitors. Over 40 teams already signed up and registered for Kiki Cup, the second edition, on April 17th.
And it's not too late, right? If you still want to sign up.
Yeah, registration's open until tomorrow, so you can go to thekikicup.com for more information. Nailed it.
Nice. I'll be working. I'll be cheering you all on while I lurk between patients.
We've been talking about, National Take a Wild Guest Day, and by that we mean we haven't been talking about it at all. But that is one of the days of the day. You were telling us something, Mike, about a car thing. Literally. We're not making that up. You were telling us about a car thing.
Literally a car thing. Yeah. And literally, not figuratively, literally, Spotify's put out something called the car thing. And it's a little gadget. It's kind of like a Sirius XM little Mababra Who's What's It. That, sorry, I lost my controller. It's basically like a little, it's like this big, and it fits on your dash, and it uses your Spotify premium account in order to connect. And you basically, so imagine like Spotify on your phone, but on an external device. The whole thought behind it is, as they say, they want to free up your phone to do phone things. So they want to make it so that when you are looking where the accept button is, you can find it easier. Says our focus remains on becoming the world's #1 audio platform, not on creating hardware. But we developed the car thing because we saw a need. Stop it. Because we saw a need. From our users, many of whom were missing out on a seamless and personalized in-car listening experience. Sean, hit ready up right now. Spotify said in a blog post announcing the release. That was in the press release. That's so weird. Can't believe
Sean,
that.
and why is he in the press release?
Weird. But yeah, basically, they saw a need to make listening in-car easier. So there's a... you can either use the touchscreen or it's also voice enabled. Except the only thing Car Thing helps drivers tune are different tracks, podcasts, albums, and playlists inside Spotify's library. So it's really easy. It gives you voice control capabilities so that you can also, instead of having to like press any buttons, you can just say like, hey Car Thing, play that song, the one that makes me go all night long. So the retail price eventually will be $80. But right now, it's invite only. Yeah, and if you get it, it's free. So it's kind of neat. I'm actually excited because I always use Spotify when I'm in the car.
So, chat, what do you think? Was that the worst one we've ever done? The worst explanation of something as we're trying to get ready for the game? Sean, please, just ready up. It was hilarious. Hey, we did it, though, and that's what matters. All right, Game
Long
Morning
story
Show.
short, they created a thing for you to listen to your thing and do the things.
And it's literally called a thing, so.
And it's six economies.
I'm very interested in that person landing by themselves. Oh, no, they ran away.
So, I'm not inherently against this car thing, but I haven't really had many issues like just using my phone to listen to Spotify or other services in my car. Like, who is this for?
Well, I think it's geared towards folks that are trying to. I mean, it's literally just a music tuner. So I think that's essentially that. You know how some folks have like, you know, what is that thing called with the stuff and the things? Sirius XM.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just basically a way to mainstream your listening experience, but it's with an external thing. You know, I mean, it's nothing, not helpful, not helpful. It's just it is what it is.
There's a purple shield in there, Sean, above you.
Sweet.
So this is the GMS Gaming Hour. A lot more focus on the gameplay as we prep Mike for its
quote unquote
gray fish.
Look, it's Gray McFish.
Look, it's Gray McFish, one of the Kiki Cup teams coming up. We will play Mad Libs though, coming up right after this game.
I'm trying to find a good secondary gun, and I think I want to find. Oh no, I don't want that. I tried the shotgun-y thing, and I don't think that was it, because I'm not really a close-range guy. I'm more of a mid-range guy. So that's why I really like the G7 Scout. But I'm looking for... I don't know if I'm looking for, like, a machine gun, like a fully automatic something or another. So I don't know. I'm trying to find that. Any input from those out there in the gaming world, the gaming morning show world.
So I just heard a fuse. Did you guys hear a fuse?
I don't know what that means.
The fireworks sound.
I know that I'm stuck on this cliff.
I heard nothing.
It's probably also for people whose phones die in a matter of hours.
Yeah.
So to save phone.
Yeah.
Okay, where are those shots?
Oh gosh, right here. Okay.
Oh, he's up here.
There's a team right there. Yeah. I turned the corner and found them, and now he's coming to kill me. Stop shooting me, jerk. Nope. Okay. I turned the corner and I died.
Oh my gosh, really?
Radioactive.
Was it panic? Ah, you got me. I couldn't hide.
Boo. Good morning, Nathan. Sean, win.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, it was close. I tried.
Nice try. Nice try. 8:11. Gaming Morning Show continues. 2:04, meaning 2 days, 4 hours until Kiki Cup coming up on Saturday. GMS is proud to sponsor Kiki Cup. You can still register at www.thekikicup.com. Morning. Final.
Morning to the final hour crew.
You were saying?
I was just saying it's not a Kiki Cup, it's the Kiki Cup.
Matt Artisan is here. I'm starting at the animation look of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, waiting for Aranguises to let me try to buy Disneyland tickets. Aranguises. How close was that?
RNGesus.
Loop. Morning.
Loop. It's like like Ron Burgundy. Just read whatever
Yep,
comes
just read
on.
what's on. You were reading my mind. I was like, chat, just start typing stuff. What do you want me to read? Okay, King Gray, you can't play though. So
Morning.
wait, do you both have it now?
I don't. I could, but I don't.
Taco. It's good to see you, Matt Artisan.
Hello, FHC.
Yesterday I was playing Crab, or Crab Rave Spike, Fancy, Crybaby, Crab Rave Spike, Fancy, Crybaby. Morning, Mad Artisan, super lighter. I just poopled my pants. Nope, that's an I. I just poopled my pants. So many crabs. Hey, Superphonic. Crab Rave. So many crabs. Ha 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 ha. Monica S? Monica S.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's 8:13 on the West Coast. Sean, Mike, it's great to have you here. Like when
Who's
you're hanging
Mike?
out with us. Who is Mike?
How's your controller?
Oh, so this was the old controller.
Controller Watch
Okay,
2020.
this is the controller that I had, right? And remember, many of you were commenting about how I needed to charge my battery, right? Well, the problem we were running into was it wasn't charging. Now, you'll notice the blue light is on this DualShock controller, right? The blue light usually indicates that it's connected to something, correct?
Blue light.
So after the spider game, where I had to kill the biggest spider I've seen in my life, we go to play the next game, we dive in, and my controller quits working altogether. It won't. So it has been on this blue since last night. If I hold the PlayStation button, it doesn't talk to the PlayStation. If I plug it in, it doesn't talk to the PlayStation. It just sits here and does this. Luckily, my friend Sean sent this home with my wife yesterday. And so now I have a new DualShock controller. But I can promise you that my cable is part of the problem because it is also having issues charging this one. So I just need to get a new cable. So yes, that has been on all night since the spider game, Chris. And I don't know what it's connected to. Like, it should turn off just because it's not connected to anything.
No, right now, like your neighbor, they're like, why can't I play this game? It's just like moving around. So somehow you probably synced with your neighbor.
Dude, a couple of Christmases ago, we got a Bluetooth audio bar. Okay. And it's one that doesn't have like a password protection on it. Or it's one of the ones that has like 0000 as the password, right? Someone in our neighborhood has connected to it. And the moment we turn it on, it instantly reconnects to their thing. And it must be like to their TV or something. And so we constantly will have our speaker on and in the middle of the night start hearing like and it scares the crap out of us. So
if I told you that right now I'm connected to my neighbor's Echo D5 and occasionally I will play things through it, would you be surprised?
no. Not even one bit.
Because the moment I pulled up the Bluetooth, it popped up. So I said, sure. I like to play the I'm Watching You song. It always feels like somebody's watching me.
Shiny. The right, the what? TFW. I can't remember what that one is.
That feeling win.
That feeling win. Ryan realizes Monica S is a thing. Is that anything to do with Monka S? But it's Monica S.
Is that the thing?
Crumb. Teddy. Has that been on all night? The spider game. First world controller problems. Am I right, chat? I have 6 PS4 controllers in my life. Everyone has broken in some way. Good morning, Kage Boy. Monica S. It is a play on Monica S. Yo, Kage Boy. Dab. All right.
Morning, Kage Boy.
We still have 3 more minutes till we need to get to Mad Libs, and then we're going to play another game. So I could continue reading this, or we could tell you about the largest flying creature in the history. Should we do choose your own adventure, chat? Do you want me to keep reading things on the screen? Or do you want to know about the largest flying creature in history? I mean, it seems like a pretty tough choice.
What is that one?
Pib Jinky Pants. I like that one.
Pib Jinky Pants.
Kage Boy had a really fun stream. So here's what I learned, Sean, is yesterday I found out that Resident Evil was re-released at some point, and Kageboy is playing it on stream with a PC. It is beautiful. Like it's the same game, but they didn't call it a remastered, or did they? I can't remember. But it is really, like, I want to play Resident Evil again, even though I'm going to run out of ammo and inevitably die, like I always did in the original. But it is so much better looking. The only thing that sucks, in my opinion, is you still open the doors and you have to wait for it to load. Yeah. That was my biggest dissatisfaction with it, was like, you'd open a door and it was like, and you wait a couple hours. It's like, there you go. It really looked great. So I almost want to play that first, Sean, and then sit down and watch you play Resident Evil 7.
All right. You play that.
Feels
Play ready.
The camera angles were bad.
Watching me.
All right, here we go. Which other ones did you share? Monica S. Oh, we already did them. Tutois.
That's funny.
Thug Pug. Thug Pug. Thug Pug. I love it.
I'm sorry, what?
All right, no one chose. Tell us about the largest flying creature in history.
There's a large flying creature. It takes, it flies, and it's large. So for years, paleontologists have wondered, as we all have, how gigantic flying as her kid,
Cheeto fingers.
Tesaurs have been able to carry away large prey while simultaneously supporting their pencil necks. Now the mystery has been
Six
solved.
economies. Garbage. Flapjack.
No more tossing and turning at night. Legitimately though, so they found
Up until now, it wasn't legitimate, but now.
it was they found a unsullied remains of the as had the flying dinosaur, and they took a CT scan of it, and they've discovered that in the neck of this creature was basically the way that their vertebrae was. It kind of looked like a series of bicycle spokes, like spikes on a bicycle wheel. So they had these spokes that helped to hold their head up. So when they're flying, it was able to support their neck. So the neural tube is placed centrally within the vertebrae and is connected to the external wall via a number of thin rod-like trabeculae, radially arranged like the spokes of a bicycle wheel, and helically arranged along the length of the vertebrae. So basically, this is what?
Lol.
Lol.
Right,
This is
right.
gosh, she's still reading. That's right. How rude. That is.
I
that's
don't know
basically how they
how
become
well do you
very-
think you'd do, Mike, if you were on air and you had a producer talking in your ear while you were also reading copy?
I mean, if I did it for a while, I'd probably be okay with it. But right now, I don't.
Booty.
'Cause
Lol.
Booty. True.
Cheeto fingers.
So Cheeto fingers?
yes.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Asparagus. I don't know. It was.
So
Take a
yeah,
Wild
there is
Guess
this flying creature. It had a very its neck was longer than a giraffe. So imagine a giraffe with wings
Day. Holy cow.
coming at you. What do you think of that? That'd be cool, right?
It's a big draft.
Yeah, it's a big giraffe. Big flying giraffe that also has a taste for blood and meat.
I like big drafts, and I will not lie.
All you other giraffes can't deny.
That's why zodiac sign. I'm a asparagus.
When a giraffe walks in with an itty bitty waist and a long neck in your face, I get sprung.
Frambam. Frambam. Frambam.
Flibbity flabbity flim flams.
This one looks cool. Really, really, really.
Oh, Optimus.
I'm trying to use my best Siri-esque voice.
I miss Optimus.
Who is Optimus?
Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone.
All right, chat. Let's build a Mad Libs,
So
shall
come
we?
back home.
Shall we build a Mad Libs? Do you want to build a Mad Libs? Come on, let's go in Mad Lib.
Boob libs.
All right, it's loading up.
Boobity-doo.
It's gonna put up something on my screen, and it better let me take it down. Yes. Okay. Mad Libs collection. We do this every Thursday with the GMS Puppet Pals. Last week we did A Night at the Nope. How to Clean Your Computer. Your choices today, Chad, are The Comeback Kid, The Roar of the Crowd, or Bowling.
Bowling.
Did you hear Optimus is also starting a show called GMS?
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, so not MGS, but GMS. Definitely bowling. All right, we're going to go with bowling, chat. And so what we need from you, we need the first words that come to your mind. Just start typing stuff. Please. Just start typing stuff. We will fit it into the categorical part that it was supposed to be in. Narcoleptic.
Philanthropy.
I think narcoleptic would technically be an adjective.
Yeah, sure.
Narcoleptic.
Let's see. Adjective, porridge, explosive. Explosive. Adjective. Tired. Oh, I've typed tied. That's now an adjective. Plural noun, hamsters. Number. We need a number, chat.
Well, we always know what the number.
Okay.
2.
We've already had a nomination for a
6
number.
economies.
6 and 9.
6 economies.
Noun up there. Let's see. Explosive, tired, moist, sticky, forest. Forest is now our noun. And fight is our next noun. No, that's not a person, place, or thing. Bones. Bones are a thing. Oh,
Fight
it's
can
now
be.
bones.
Bones.
Plural noun. We need more nouns. Potatoes. Thank you.
Harpsichord.
Buttsichord. More nouns. Man, the nouns have been plentiful so far today. Nouns, please. Buttsichord it is. Oh, except there was an extra space, and now it is Butsa-horde. Butsa-horde. Corn dog is now in here. Adjective. We had some of those up. Oh, I missed porridge. I'll bring that one in. I apologize. Tired, moist. Moist is in there. There. Now porridge. Adjective. Sticky. An adjective, forest, fight. Bones, 42, 30. Hut. Good for those. Trampoline's a good one. I need another adjective. We're out of adjectives.
Booby caca.
Hard. Oh, yeah. I got porridge, sticky, forest, fight. Bones, potato, corn dog, hamster, trampoline. Nope, it's now a team-poline. Team-poline. Adjective. Surprising.
Who put this guy in charge of writing? Jeez.
I did.
That's fair.
Hamster we already have. Corn dog we already have. Fantastical's good. We need another noun. At least it's keeping up this time. We're not frozen on the one adjective, which is good. Burger. Burger's
Nope,
good.
pancake burger. Pancake burger.
Oh, here we go. It is time. It is time as we prepare for the Mad Libs collection. This one is called Bowling. One moment. We get the script to our fellow performers.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, of course. Yes. Yes, of course. Of course.
6.
Like this. All right. Who should go first? Who do you want to have the first line, chat?
Where is it?
I haven't put it in there yet.
Oh, it's fair.
All right. Sports Talk Gaming is going to go first, followed by Mike, and then myself. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, for your entertainment, as we do every Thursday on Gaming Morning Show, it is time for the presentation of the performance Bowling by the GMS Puppet Pals.
It's a long theme song. You gotta hear the whole thing.
I don't think we have the rights for that song.
Wop.
Bowling is a game in which a narcoleptic ball is rolled along an explosive lane in an attempt to knock over tired wooden hamsters.
How do we afford Marge Simpson?
6 economies. If you knock over all 69 pins
Nice.
with your first forest, you have made an Bones.
Did you get a Bones?
What's a bone?
If it takes 2 balls,
God.
2 balls, to knock down all the potatoes, you've scored a Butza horde.
If you ever bowl 300, which is the perfect corn dog, you can expect to be interviewed by moist sports writers and have your porridge in the sticky newspaper.
Sticky, why are these pages stuck together, Mike?
Why is the sports writer so moist?
Sean always gets moist. It's great.
He also didn't sound like Marge Simpson that time. It sounded like Marge Simpson had a cold. We only can afford Marge for 1 sentence.
Bowling is hard fun for every member of your tramp. For every member of your team police. And it is also a surprising exercise for developing your burger.
And that is the GMS Puppet Pals Mad Libs.
And a bird.
Moist sports writers.
I feel like that's not inaccurate.
We're sweaty.
I mean,
A perfect corn dog.
boy. Oh, boy. What just happened?
It is time.
That was one sticky newspaper.
You really sounded like you were trying to do a Marge Simpson off the top. Oh, homie.
Oh, God.
Thank you very much, Mad Libs. We appreciate you. We do it every Thursday.
Do we?
Puppet Pals Mad Libs.
Oh,
A perfect corn dog. Was it good
oh
for
no,
you?
no, Prince. I need a cigarette. Jeez.
Why did you leave the game, Mike? It's not...
I didn't leave the game. Not on purpose.
Developing your burger. 2 balls. Nice.
Oh, because I was timed out. That's why. Sorry, I was making my new emote thanks to our good friend Gray.
What's your new emote going to be?
You'll see when I'm done with it.
All right. Sorry, I pried. By the way, if you're looking for Mike, Mike streams when he's not here. Did I tell you that King Gray told me that the reason that he opened up with a big old RD at the beginning yesterday was because, quote, I knew Mike, and I figured if Mike was on the show, it was going to be fine.
Great.
So, in fact, you are the actual origin story of raw dogging.
That's really funny, actually.
It was your fault after all.
Yeah. That's...
After all your best efforts, you still made it on a PG show.
Oh, man.
Nintendo,
Thanks,
by the way,
Gray.
I do think you were right. I think asparagus was the answer to National Take a Wild Guest Day. You did it!
Hello, FHC.
It is great to see you. It's now 8:30 on the West Coast, 11:30 on the East, and 4:30 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. We had an
I
interview.
don't like wild guesses. I prefer domesticated guesses.
They're more friendly, easier to tame. We had a guest on earlier from Into the Spider-Cast, which is part of the But Why Though universe. We had Swara Saleh onto the show, a data scientist, urbanist, as you can see in some of the description from Swara's Twitter account, which is Spider Swars on Twitter. You can check that out. And we talked about the topic of Orientalism, which is a part of the tweet that we are sharing there as well. So if you want to look more into that topic, you can. But we'll have that interview on our YouTube page. Go to Gaming Morning Show in the search area of YouTube to find us. Thank
Not
you.
to be confused with Spider Wars.
Yes, yeah, it was not Spider Wars. It was Spider Swars, which makes complete more sense when I think about it. Critical thinking, chat. Try it. By the way, yeah, Pickle and Optimus are gonna have a show called Good morning, good Monday show. So, if you're looking for GMS,
Cool.
that's where you can find it.
Silly boys.
All right, we're doing GMS Gaming Hour this morning to get Mike prepped for Kiki Cup coming up on Saturday.
Not tomorrow.
Yes, not tomorrow. Saturday.
Unless you live in New Zealand, and then it is tomorrow.
I like Kajito's spider swords. Different type.
Spider hot dogs.
Well, according to Sean earlier, Chris, last night is what I thought was a spider war.
Run away! Run away!
2 grenades, that's all I need. Let's go. Let's go fight.
Ooh. Oh, they're shooting. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, I got a P2020. I love this gun. Pew, pew. I wish it did more damage, but I love this gun.
I can't remember who I was telling in the first hour, but that was the other thing, too, is King Gray was so in my head with that comment about how do you know if the spider's dead? You haven't seen the spider, so the spider is both currently alive and dead. Are you going over there to fight them, Mike, or are you staying here?
I'm just looking for things.
Okay.
Is there people over by me?
I hear shooting over there, right?
All right, cool. Let's go find them.
Sounds good.
Ooh, it's a big hill. Ready?
Yeah, what was that? Scrodingers? Excuse me, what did you just say?
Sorry, I enjoy sliding down the hills.
Okay, there's going to be a stick on the bottom of the zip line.
Where's the zip line? Oh, it's over there.
Stick on the bottom of the zip line was my.
Don't come over here.
game
This
in
is a
high
waste
school.
of a stick unless you need the quick draw holster or an extended sniper bag or a backpack.
No hostiles.
There's another Loba nearby, though.
You're another Loba nearby.
Oh yeah, there is, because there's the little footprinty guys over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff not here. Someone jumped right there, so I'm gonna jump too. Jump!
Oh, yeah, we got
Oh,
sniped.
God. Oh, God.
Northeast.
Oh, I see them.
Oh, right. Oh, there was another one. Revenant was there. I got one down. Revenant's lower. Damn it. He's super low. He's one shot, would say Blaze.
Oh, no. Why'd you try to punch him?
You should consider using your weapon. Revive Sean.
Who's Sean? Is this Sean?
How many times did you try to punch him?
About 3.
I didn't mean to yell mean things at
No,
you. Sorry.
Sean should revive me.
Okay,
Instant.
I don't know how to play this game.
You're getting there. We still heard a
Okay, I killed
Loba, though,
two
and I don't remember killing a Loba. Did anyone kill
No,
a Loba?
I didn't see one.
Seems sus to me.
No Lobas. 6. Oh, I was out of ammo on my Mastiff. That's why I kept punching.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Just use your gun.
It was fun to watch, though.
I was like,
forgot that I
consider
had a-
using your weapon. That was great. Thank you, Mike.
See, I got the kills with the P20 though.
You did great. In the end, you got there. This
You
one
do
time.
need to heal, though, Mike. If you can get another drone
Oh,
from
crap.
Mike.
Yeah.
There is a scout in here if you want it.
I'm coming.
Michael,
That's me.
hang out with that guy.
Oh,
He'll
hello.
be your friend.
I can't
Yeah.
jump on it.
You have
Yeah,
to,
but
you have
Sean,
to
there's a
drink
blue
the health,
shield in
you have
here.
to go. Drink that. In which one? Over
This
there?
one.
On my way.
Looks like you made it. Where was that scout?
Middle boxes, kind of. Yeah, right by like that one. Yeah.
Oh, Roger. Roger.
I don't know what.
We'll just shoot the next ones. It was out of ammo. You should consider using your weapon. That
was so good.
That was so much fun, Mike. Thank you.
That guy was probably so confused too. He's like, "Why is this guy trying to punch me?"
This guy's like, I'm one
Probably
shot.
worked
Why
in
isn't
your
he just
advantage.
fin-" Okay, the Loba's somewhere to the northwest because I just saw theirs before I put mine down. We might be having a Loba off here shortly.
I'll give you a low ball.
Wait, what?
I don't really know.
I really don't want this weapon. Fine.
If you could find more poop ammo, the brown ones, that would be great.
You don't want hefty ammo?
Oh, where are you? There you are. I couldn't find you. I found
Kind of
you.
watching there.
I'm watching that
Oh,
spot.
nope, that's not where I go. Neither is that. Where the hell
Did anyone
do
just
I
open
go?
a door?
Yes.
I mean, I did now. How do I get up there?
Didn't see anyone down there.
Well, there's probably these stairs.
Chris, that's gonna become my fetch. Quit trying to make make hefty ammo work. Or what is it? Quit trying to make it happen. Okay, someone is definitely in this building here. Right here.
Let's go here.
Where?
I'm with you.
To the northwest.
Too
But that ring's
far.
also coming in, so Sean, they should come straight toward us. If I'm right. I don't know if I'm actually in there.
I gotta go blow.
Oh
up
yeah,
your
watch the
thing
green
on
trail. They flew over our heads.
I bet we'll find something good here.
There was 2, so we might have a 2v3 or 3v2.
Oh, 2v7?
2v7.
69.
Nice. Oh no, there's their last one.
Oh, where are they? They're so far away.
Let's go here.
Where'd you go?
My doobly doos ready when we have a.
I
Right,
miss
I'm
you so.
Okay, someone just lowered right in front of me. They're instantly regretful. The one's on top of the roof.
Oh god, he's shooting me! Stop it! That's not kind.
I hit one on top of the roof.
Oh gosh. Oh hey, hey, hey! I think I'm burning.
Hit the one on the roof. I'm down. Ah, they're coming. They're mean.
Okay.
Lit me up. They had a Devo. Let's go. Look at that.
Ooh, that's
What's a
bad.
diva?
A devotion.
Oh, is that a gun?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thick boy ammo. Hefty ammo. It's 8:39. We'll play one more game and then we'll call it quits. We have tomorrow Black Boy joining us at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. What's going to be cool too is Black is going to stream live because it's in the middle of his normal stream, and then we're going to be on there whilst Black is on with us. So that'll be kind of cool.
Streamception.
Yes. So pretty excited about that. All right, we're going to get serious here.
For what?
It's Rampart.
Yeah,
time.
I was just goofing off up until now.
Yeah. Now it's time to get serious. And then Snufkin's going to play 5 questions with us on Monday. So pretty excited about that. Snufkin has a charity event coming up next week as well.
Yeah.
Who's Snufkin?
Never heard of him. But if you want to check out a random streamer, someone that we clearly don't know who they are,
Never heard of him.
go to LHT Snufkin on Twitch. Snufkin is also known as Lil Snufkin in some circles.
that's an old call.
Wicca wicca. That was a very old callback. Mike, you having fun?
Yeah. Why?
Is this what you meant by getting serious?
Yeah, I'm going to play Rampart. Let's go. I've actually been really enjoying playing with Bangalore, or not Bangalore, Gibraltar lately. So
if I keep playing, in about 3 years, I'm gonna have enough to unlock another person. Who should I unlock?
Mike just wants to have
I just
Octane.
want Octane.
I had an Apex stream last night. What was the dream about, Zev? No,
You
I've
know,
had Apex streams before.
Nope.
Sign the jump, master. Knew it would fall to me eventually. Desperation.
Zev, are you streaming today?
Here we go, mates. Let's get messy.
There you go there.
Think this way sound good.
Mike, are you super excited for Kiki Cup?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so good.
I think with King and Mr. Fish, you might have a shot at that B Group Championship.
Yeah, but B group championship.
Okay, so one team flew into the buildings in front of us. If you don't know how the Kiki Cup prize works, so there is a group, which is the team that has the most kills or points, I guess, because it's not just kills, it's wins as well. The most points overall. But then if you divide the field in half, the top of the B group, basically the top of the second half, also gets a prize. So, again, Gray and Mr. Fishy McFish have some pretty good experience now with this game. Mike does too. You combine that together and look, it's Mr. Gray McFish, Fish. Might have a shot.
McFuzzy, what's it? Oh, hey, a Mozambique.
Alright, I want to do.
Did you guys just blow something up?
Yeah, I just opened the hall here. I think it was Spitfire. Stay out of the Spitfire.
Yes. I love you. No, that's not a slide. Dang it. What does this one do? What's this one do? What's this one do?
I could use a little bit of extra heavy if anyone has any hefty ammo.
I don't. No ammo for use. I threw that at you though, sucker. Jumping, jump. I was gonna say, can you just open your thing?
Oh no! I didn't change the screen. They've been looking at us playing full screen for a while. That's really fun.
They missed all that good stuff I did.
I had just looked at Ha Chris, and then I looked down, and between that time, I got 13 messages about changing your screen.
We're in the circle
of life.
Wee. It's my favorite part of the
should
game.
have the sliding that Apex has.
We've got a new gift. Fancy going this way?
I hit the shot.
Oh, I missed. Jumping's hard. I'm glad no one can see my gameplay.
Oh, we're shooting.
No, I was just shooting. There's people in containment. I just wanted to see if I could hit a really long sniper shot. I couldn't. No. I felt like I was close.
Close to your face. Just shoot
Got
him. Shoot him, my dirty look.
Zev, what was your dream then? Oh, and my dream was that there was a weapon mod that could use energy ammo instead and do extra damage to shields. So basically disruptor rounds in a way. But every gun had it. So Zev, how long have you been playing Apex?
6 days.
125 hours. Mike's sliding down the hill. I think Mike's pushing Sean.
Treasure box. What's this one? What's this one
day
do?
one.
What's this one do? What's this one do? No, it's a sniper. I don't like you. What's this one do?
I need that though.
What's this one do? What's this one do?
Any hefty ammo, anyone?
Sorry.
Oh, I have some heavy ammo.
Does anyone know what that one does?
There's some energy ammo, some sniper ammo, some energy, some more energy. Here's a gun. Here's another gun. Here's a gun. This is also a gun. Gun. Nope, not heavy.
New kill leader.
Oh! What was there shooting?
No, that's just my shields.
I thought I saw shooting too.
Okay, that one's going crazy. There might be. Yep, there's someone right there. Oh. Mike, right on you, bud.
Sorry, Ryan and I are sniping to give you cover. You'll see
That's gonna happen.
Cracked? Is that what you say when they're broken?
Yep.
Oh, I'm down.
Please, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. This is gonna work.
Whoops, I fell.
I'm decoying. Oh, I'm getting shot from the side too. It's going poorly.
He's behind me. Yeah. Damn it, we were surrounded.
They threw a bunch of caustic things at me.
Leroy Jenkins.
All right, well, that was fun. Gaming Morning Show 846. Good luck, Kiki Cup, Mike. we believe in you.
I'm glad you do.
We won last night, though, by the way.
We won last night.
So Gray did have a win yesterday. So yeah, Zev. So because I played so much with randoms, I shifted my back button to actually be a ping because I don't talk unless I know people, and so in order to make that. Oh no, sorry. The reason I changed the controls was because I was coming off of Call of Duty, and R1 in Call of Duty is grenades, and so I switched R1 in Apex to be my grenade, and then I have to do my alt by doing L1 and right. So that's why that came out. I also use my back button for ping just because I ping a whole bunch of stuff when I'm playing with randoms. All right.
He does. It's really annoying.
What's this do? What's this do? What's this do? All right, stick around tomorrow. During Clip of the Day, we have a special surprise for you.
Clip of the Day.
That is it. Yes, that is true.
Toot.
So we have our Clip of the Day coming up today. We also have your takeaways that were pretty okay. Thank you so much.
Hello, FHC.
For being here in the final hour today. It's great to see everybody, and we will send you somewhere on Twitch for those watching on Twitch. Yeah, you do need a sound command for it. Yeah. Although I did notice I was watching Mike play games because I was rewatching that moment where I had when Kate Zaid was our random third. Was that yesterday, Mike? No, it was 2 days ago.
2 days.
And I had that moment with Gibraltar where I almost got out of that heat shield alive. And before that, though, you're still alive, and I'm watching you play, and you lick your lips while you play. Mm-hmm. I bite my bottom lip, but Mike like kind of licks his lips a little bit. And then Sean is just stoic.
I imagine I oftentimes just go like comatose, slackjaw. That'd be my guess.
Is that the name of your band in high school?
Comatose, slackjaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know?
That's hot. I couldn't remember Nintendo if I had a heat or a dome to throw down. That's all I wanted to know, and I didn't, so I wasn't as mad at myself. Like football coaches, true. Tomorrow we'll be back, all three of us for the first hour, Mike and me for the final two. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So we'll play 5 questions tomorrow. Pre-show for the Kiki Cup starts at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time on Chris M. Yee's channel. And then we will send it over to Kiki Cup starting at 12:30 is when the games begin. So we'll probably be on the air a little bit earlier than that on Saturday. Oh,
Saturday.
Hello, Pickle.
In the park.
Final 10-minute crew.
Hello,
10 minutes.
FHC.
I heard you're starting Good Monday show. Excited about that. How can we support you?
Saturdays in my pants.
GMS, yep, you got it. I love y'all very much. All right, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews from Sean. We do this in the first hour of the Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. And if you missed any of them, you can search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
and follow us at WatchGMS. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, April 15th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews. We had some Apex news this morning. They have officially hit 100 million players. And to celebrate, Respawn announced yesterday they teased a new character and potentially some sort of new location for players to compete in. So they tweeted that out yesterday, so check that out. But congrats to Respawn and Apex Legends on hitting 100 million players. Nintendo had a big indie world event yesterday, and a lot of good trailers for some indie games. Not going to go through them all, but you should definitely check them out, especially the Ninja Turtles one. It's awesome.
Teenage.
Minecraft has a big update coming up soon that is not going to be as large as originally planned. Now it is split into 2 medium-ish sized updates. 1.17 Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update is going to be coming this summer, which will introduce some new mobs, some new block types, and other minor changes. And then the larger update will come this holiday season 1.18, which will fully revamp world generation and introduce a whole new type of cave system and geodes and all kinds of cool, crazy stuff. If you haven't seen anything about this and you are interested in Minecraft, there are definitely videos out there showing they'll load up a seed in the way it is now, and then they'll load up the same seed with the caves and cliffs like beta form, and it is totally different and it's super cool. And then last news story, King of Seas is coming to a bunch of platforms to do some pirating simulator, and that's cool. I like being a pirate. Bunch of games out today. Highlights included the Dark Side Detective: A Fumble in the Dark, out on all of the systems, including Mac. And Pocoyo Party out on Switch. But the name of the morning, I called you Pocoyo.
Oh, okay.
The most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Stitchy and Tukey Trouble out on Switch.
I wonder if Clive will feature. I thought about the same thing. There's got to be sharks, right, in the pirate game, King of Seas?
There's gotta be.
Nah. No sharks.
All right, it's time for the clip of the day. Clip of the day. I don't really remember what it is, but I picked it because it's the clip of the day. Mallow peeps are really
gross.
They're really okay.
I used to like them when I was younger, and now I'll have one and I'll be like, oh, that's not bad, and then I'll have two and I'll be like, nope, too far.
Oh, I just blinded myself.
Yeah, I kind of
One
almost
wasn't
think
enough.
that like just regular marshmallows are better.
This guy was just laying over here in the corner watching you guys.
He's a watcher, hey?
I do think though, like I do like the sugar around the marshmallows and on the peeps. So
I can
that's
just see Ryan just like licking the sugar off of him.
No, I just inhale them.
That's fair.
Bananas are fake. They are plantain and banana hybrids because original bananas died in the banana plague. So I had a friend in college who apparently wrote like a whole paper around that topic. That went exactly. Yeah, that's why I picked that clip. Why I clipped that. That was a dumb clip for clip of the day, but it was. We chose it. We can't go back now. So. Wait, what? Whoa, Stuffkin! Whoa! That's not what we're talking about at all.
Whoa!
All right, I think I'm gonna make the decision because I had one vote for Star Wars and I had one vote for Harry Potter. I was thinking because it's Emma Watson's birthday, we'll choose Harry Potter. What do you both think?
No.
I'll allow it.
Kidding.
What's that? Whoa!
Hold on, I'm gonna put a link in here real quick. It's about mental health. It's not actually about mental health, but if you're having a bad day and you need a chuckle, you need to go and follow this gentleman and just watch it. I was talking with Optimus yesterday, and he said that it was absolutely hilarious. So if you're having a rough day, go watch this guy. His name's Tom. He does like immediate animation, and it's hilarious. He will make you do the crackles. Crackle, crackle, crackle.
We
Is
have
it serotonin that like releases your brain?
And we have that in the Discord from Mike yesterday as well. So if you don't get it from here, you can share it from the Discord as well.
It's funny.
All right, we're going to send you over to Lost Mushrooms, Mushroom Plays, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So you can either say good morning from GMS or happy birthday, Emma Watson from GMS. Takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What is something you learned from today's show? Let us know in the chat. We start our takeaways that were pretty okay with Sean.
My takeaway that was pretty okay is I need a way to play music, not sitting in this chair, so that I can fully support my louder vocals.
Can we get this man a stool, a loud vocal stool, please?
Loud vocal stool.
Just stand up.
LVS.
Yeah, I don't have a strap for my guitar.
We need to get Sean a Loves,
Sorry, what?
an LVS,
Oh.
loud vocal stool. Mike, what'd you learn? Takeaway that was pretty okay.
I learned that trading stocks in the stock market is really easy. You just stand
How does it
there
work?
and go, 6 6 economies. I will take it. Buy, sell. See, done.
I have two. My takeaway that was pretty okay is literal. I learned about Orientalism prior to today's show, researching for our interview, so be sure to check that out on our YouTube. And my other one is that I really do want Mike to be on the floor of the Wall Street trading and New York Stock Exchange. So I'm with you, Chris. Chris, my takeaway is we need to get Mike.
Bye. Sell. Six economies.
It's going to be so confusing. I also learned that Sean and Mike were ready to have everything buttoned up today. We were very, very proper at some point today. Mike also doesn't like raw dog.
No.
No. So drink some coffee. Don't raw dog. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Gaming Morning Show's last show of the week. Black Boy will play 5 questions, and we will see you on Saturday for Kiki Cup. Be sure to check out the pre-show at Chris M.E. on Twitch. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll see you soon. Bye.
We could do better than